can't move. Look at my little panda ears. Now, if you're wondering about the shirt, it's an homage to Janis. You'll see why in an hour's time. Anyway, good morning. How are we? What day is it today? Saturday. They're all merging into one, aren't they? Anyway, let's have a look at today's menu. Here we go. Coming out today with me, John Scott, Quilt As You Go Showcase. Oh, now look at that. 9 o'clock, Nursery Décor with an accent. Janis Hobbs is not supposed to be there, anyway. 10 o'clock, fabric show. And then 11 o'clock, Janis is doing a Colorado Cabin in the Quilt As You Go. So you can either look at one's other varieties at 8 o'clock with me or a Colorado Cabin at 11 o'clock. So at 8 o'clock, I've got, as I say, now 9 o'clock. Look. Isn't that cute? This is like you can use it for lots of things, but it's like a nappy holder. I've got the bundles and the patterns and the templates, got everything you need to make this, and other things. There are other things. Those are pockets, babe. If you don't like pandas, I've got ducks. If you don't like ducks, I've got rabbits. If you don't like rabbits, I've got elephants. Anyway, that's, and I'll show you the Quilt As You Go. It'll be behind me in a minute. We'd love you to get in touch. This is how you can do it. You can email, no, not email. Don't email yet. You can send us a web chat. Go to the website. Oh, look at that, World Craft Week. We've not seen that before. Find out now. See. Oh, that looks like fun, doesn't it? Anyway, you can click on Watch the Show Live. You will need to log in at this point. It doesn't cost you anything. You can just log in, and then what you can do is see a little square just at the bottom right-hand corner. There you go. Message the studio. You can write a message there. As I say every day, you can keep typing as much as you like at your end, but at our end, it does cut you off after 140 letters. Scroll down the page, and you'll see products from today's show. They're all from yesterday. In a second, they will all disappear. And as I introduce you new fabrics, new bundles, new quilts as you go today, they will appear. There, you can click on them and pop them in your basket. Talk about popping things in your basket. Go to the top of the page. You see where it says add to the basket, you've got the Gutermann threads there. As I'm doing an auction or a sale or something, then they will appear there. You can click on it, pop it in your basket. Now remember, you can check out your basket as many times as you like during the day. It's one P&P of £2.95, 4 to 6 working days. But you can check out as many times as you like. You can also email us. The only way to get a picture to us is on the email, and that email is studio@sewingquarter.com. studio@sewingquarter.com. You can, so you can email or you can send pictures in there. I've got what? Oh, there it is. No, I wasn't in the football. I just, because the cleaner's not here today. Lovely Aliana's not here today. And oh, yes, she came in. She was very unhappy because she'd taken holiday and we were supposed to have a replacement on Tuesday. As I said, Aliana's the cleaner, I said that. Anyway, she came in on Wednesday and I said, before you come in, because I answered the door to her, I said, before you come in, and she was like, no cleaner, I will complain for you. And if she came in, she just went, oh no. Because it had been Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday with nobody cleaning. The bins were overflowed. Anyway, we love her. Oh, these are nice. What are these to do with? Oh, they're the hoops off the wall. Who moved those, Michael? Ginger Mike? I'll leave them there, thank you. Right, I've done all the introductions, explained the shirt. What else was I going to say? That's it. So let's do some culture. It's gone very hot in here suddenly, isn't it? It was nice and, anyway. Right, you can, now, which one do you want to start with? Okay, so this, Quilt As You Go. Now, a lot of you know what Quilt As You Go is. A lot of you won't know what Quilt As You Go is. It basically says what it is on the tin. It is a quilt as you go. So what it is here, this one's called Mosaic Magic. What it is, you get your, this is polyester wadding, this one, isn't it? And what it is you get your wadding with the actual patterns printed on them. Do you know what I should have done? We've been so busy getting all finished ones. I needed really one that was open, didn't I? But never mind, oh, you'll see when Janis does it later. Oh, no, it's 11. Basically, on the polyester there, you've got all of the placement lines. Oh, right, I can open this one. Because normally when I open one, When I open one, Chris normally goes, oh, you should have told me you wanted one open. Anyway, Chris is the floor manager. I'll just take the pattern stuff. Oh, he said open it nicely so you can seal it back up again. Right. Oh, is that him upstairs? Is he upstairs? Oh, that's nice. She's having coffee delivered already. 8:06, and Hannah's having another. That's her third coffee this morning, everybody. Just to warn you. And she's had a cupcake full of E numbers, so anything could happen. Right, can you see this? What it is you get a piece of polyester wadding. I'll do it like this. I'll put it like this. There you go, there you go, there. Can you see there? I've just put a piece of paper underneath. So what it is you've got 6 blocks. You've got 6 blocks here. And what you do is you cut each block out, and then I'm just going to take this piece of paper underneath it. You get the instructions of the cutting, what you have to do and everything like that. So on a lot of them, like the one that Janis is going to do later, she just cuts them out and stitches them down. Some of them, like this one, you have to prepare sections. So you see the dotted lines? The dotted lines are sewing lines, and the solid lines are placement lines. So this is what your block looks like, and you get 6 of them in a pack in this bundle, because they're all slightly different. And what you then do is it gives you all the cutting out instructions, and look, it basically tells you how to stitch it together to create each block. So if I just show you very quickly, I'll just show you behind here. What you do is, number 1 is you will place a square that fits exactly into that square there. Then number 2 is a strip here that you've already made, which is 3 triangles, really, isn't it? It's a triangle there, triangle there, triangle there. But it tells you what size to cut out. And then what you do is you place that one down the wrong way, stitch it 1/4 of an inch in, fold it back like that, so it then covers the whole of that section. So you do 1, 2, 3, then 4 and 5 are just straightforward strips. And you just keep going until you've done the whole of the block. Then what you do is you cut it out with a 1/2 inch seam allowance, and then you can sash them together to create I'll show you what I mean, because I've got one here. I've got one here already done. So what you've done on this, and also the most important thing to tell you is that you put your backing fabric behind it now. You don't make a sandwich later. So when you've got this fabric, you've then put your backing fabric behind it, and then as you stitch each of these lines, you're stitching through to the back at the same time. So let me show you. So it's a completely different technique. It's a different technique because you're not going to have to do quilting afterwards. But you see here, so this was number 1. This is the finish. This is what you get from that when you join them together with sashes and things like that. That's number 1. Then you saw number 2 had the triangle in there. So that's number 2 and number 3. Then number 4 and number 5. Number 6, you have to do it in order, by the way. And then if you look at the back, you've quilted it as you've gone along. So this was your backing fabric, which was already on. That's your sashing there. Oh, you can't see that. That's your sashing there that you've done afterwards. So you're literally going on. Now, what you don't want to be doing is going backwards and forwards, because any stitch you do on this side will be seen on that side. Now, Lorraine, there hasn't been a shirt explanation yet. You'll have to wait. Wait to see Janis in the next hour. Is this one, which one? Sorry, this is a fusible one, is it? Yeah, so what you can do is you can fuse this. Now use a cool iron, fabric side to this, and you use a cool iron and you fuse the backing. You only have to do it by a square like that. Fuse the backing to it first, and then you start stitching down. Now, obviously, if you multiply these, obviously, you could join these together. So that will make a lovely little cot quilt or lap quilt. So that's what you get in one packet for $8.99. You obviously, you only get the printed up wadding. You don't get any of the fabrics, obviously. But imagine if you loved that and you think, oh, I'd like that on a single bed. You could buy 2 more and make a single bed length. Do you know what I mean? And things like that. Also, let me show you on the front of the packet. Look at how different it can look. 2 different ways of setting it out just by using your different colours. So you've got that one there, and you've got that one there. It's the same pattern. It's exactly the same pattern, but just using different colourways. That's if you have, that would be 2, obviously, because that's 2 6s. You see, they're 12 blocks, you see. That's what it would look like if you bought 2 together. Oh, yes, and then if you look here, they've done a little... if you've got Wesley rulers, you want to do a bit of free motion quilting or whatever, you can, if you look closely at this picture, they've done a bit of extra... They've done echoing on that one, echo printing. Oh, hang on, is there a flower in the middle? Yeah. So you could do others as well. This one here is just your straightforward, just sewing the seams. Now, I don't know who made this one. This is one thing you must check. If you don't leave enough seam allowance, this person didn't leave enough seam allowance, that doesn't get caught in the one before. So please, that's just a little tip. You see, all the others are fine, but that one, they just didn't leave enough seam allowance on there. Okay? So that's mosaic magic. That's mosaic. Oh, actually, hang on, I've got another one to show you as well. There's one done with the red, with the bold colour in the middle. So that's just one block. So if you wanted to make a cushion, if you want to make table mats, you could use table mats, couldn't you, that? And then, or if you wanted to make it into a bag, is that this one? No, that's a different one. Different one, sorry, that was in this pile. Who did the piles, Hannah? You did the piles, did you? No, not that was on the same, that was in the same pile. Yeah, okay. Okay, oh yes, Hannah's just got, for her birthday, which isn't until July, she's just received a present from her mum, Shazza, of a garden set. As I was telling you about it the other day, because little Paul wouldn't help her carry it up the hill. So she's going to make little cushions for hers. This one's not quite finished, is it? Because you haven't... Oh, no, that's the sashing. That one there's got the sashing. It's nice, isn't it? Anyway, we haven't got any of those fabrics, so I was just showing you what it looks like. Morning, John. Love the shirt. You're brightening up a grey morning. Oh, I thought it was always sunny in West Yorkshire. Oh, no. It's going to absolutely chuck it down this weekend, apparently. Is the table back in the shed? Oh, you think like... See, I said to make sure your tea coil. It's like, you what? What are you talking about? It makes it just last longer, that's all. Is it 6 or 8? Is it 6 or 8 chairs round it? Okay, right. Okay, so that's the mosaic magic. Where would you like to go next? That one over there. So this one's called hopscotch. And that's this one that Angie made into a bag. So you see, that's one block on that side, one block on that side, and then she's used the fabric to put the sides in to make the bags. Nice, isn't it? Lovely handles. You tell Angie's made that's lovely, isn't it? Right, okay. So I won't open this one, but this one's exactly the same principle. Oh, in fact, you can see it here, look. So you start off with your block there, and then you sew the centre bit on, and then place the other bits until you've created the whole block. Again, there are 6 of them in the part packet. Look down the side here. Look how different these can look. That's if you put 12 together. So that's 2 packets. That one looks a bit like Big Brother, doesn't it? You know the eye on Big Brother they have on Big Brother? Oh, no, not now. He did do it to distance. It's a bit geometric, that one, isn't it? 8 later. Okay, these are the only 2 poly batting ones I've got that you can cut up into squares. There are more on the website. If you want to go and have a look on the website, there are more on the website. I'll just show you what this one looks like as a 6. Now, this is Joel Dewberry fabric. Obviously, the Joel Dewberry fabric we've got at the moment is own in this range is only in a design roll, but we have got the new Joel Dewberry in fat quarters. You could use those. I've got some fat quarters to show you, actually. Yeah, I've got some fat quarters and fabrics to show you later on this hour. So $8.99 is for this. You can make 6 12-inch blocks. Oh, actually, they look bigger than 12-inch, those. Is it a 12-inch block? Put your glasses on, John. You better see, John. They're usually always 12-inch. Yeah. Include 6 12-inch finished blocks for a 24 by 36-inch. You don't have to put them in that. You could make put them here and make a bed runner if you want a longer, thinner one. It's up to you. Totally and utterly up to you. So that one's called hopscotch. So that's the other one that's on polyester wadding to cut up to make 6 different squares. That you can add more to, or you can put 4 together. If you just want something to go in the middle of a table in your garden, just put 4 together and use 2 as cushion covers or something like that. It's totally and utterly up to you. Quilts you go. so easy for someone who's never done quilts before. Never sew on the line, 1/4 inch seams. I know Lorena just said that. The lines, unless they're dotted, the dotted lines are sewing lines. The solid lines are placement lines. Okay, so that's the other one, polyester there, 6 of. Right, the other one that's you can have 6 blocks on and chop them up is this one. Now, again, it's the 6 blocks band. This one's 80-20, isn't it, this one? This one's called Paris On Point. Again, that, yeah, 80% cotton, 20% polyester. I'll say that again. 80% cotton, not potten, and 20% polyester, not colyester. If you wondered why I was giggling. This is fusible. You iron this, you can iron it onto your fabric. Now, they do say, once you're sewing them, only finger press. Don't keep ironing it because you will, the wadding doesn't like to be ironed that often. You can give it a good iron afterwards, but while you're making it, just finger press it, which is why, in a minute, I'll show you our best press. It's good to best press all your fabric before you start. So that's this one. So this is just 1 block. The only difference with this one is, yeah, it's exactly the same. You get 6 blocks, 6 squares to cut out. But all it is on this one is the wadding is 80-20 rather than 100% polyester. Marilyn, good morning, Mr. Super Scott. Brilliant show. Need to have a go at Quilt She Go. And it rhymes. Oh, wow, a bed runner. Fabulous idea, Marilyn. Well, look, talking of bed runners. Or a table runner. Look, that looked nice. Do you know, that would look lovely down the centre of your table, wouldn't it? So how many's there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they forgot to sew this one to it, obviously. I don't know why that one's separate. Unless they did a shorter table and they did a placemat. I was going to say you could put 6 together from 1 and then make 6 placemats, couldn't you, to match? Oh, there you go. Very dramatic picture there. Look, there you go. These are here because Ginger Mike took them off the wall and just left them on the table. We have a photograph from Linda, who's used Paris On Point to make a bag out of. Oh, that's nice. Oh, are they all little dogs? Oh. Nice, isn't it? $11.99, Paris On Point. Obviously, Linda's made a bag out of hers. But you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want with yours. Thank you. That's lovely. What time is it? Oh, okay. Where next? Right, let's do the big ones next. So I've got here. Now, these are like this. Obviously, that's not made of 6 blocks all sashed together. It's 1 big block, isn't it? It's just 1 big block. That's not this one. That's later. That's Colorado Cabin with Janis at 11 o'clock. This one is called a Sophisticated Strips. This one's called. So you don't have the joy of cutting up 12 panels. This is just 1 big panel. $11.99. This is such a quick project. How many of these you got? Okay. This is 80-20 mix. Only because if you've never done it before, okay, have a look. So what you do, the batting, oops, it's huge, I'm telling you now. There's the batting, right? Right, and then cutting instructions. You see, it tells you the order to it. Now, the other thing that's good about this is if you're thinking, ooh, which fabrics am I going to put where, you can colour it in. Oh. I do apologise. Yeah, I used my clippers yesterday. I was standing at the back door clipping my nails, forgot to file them. I have to do it at least once a week. I know. Anyway. They have your cutting instructions and your instructions here. The other thing about the Quilt She Go, they're all on, there's all videos you can go and watch All the videos on the June Taylor website you can go and watch. So you have this big, big piece here. Now, let me just read some. Sarah, good morning. I'm loving the idea of a table run of the quilt. You go, I know they're lovely, Sarah, aren't they? Let me just read something here. No, this one you have to use some spray to attach it. Yeah. Oh, now, oh. This one's a 1/2 inch seam allowance. Not a 1/4 inch. This is 1/2 inch for some reason. That's why it's really important when you get it to open it and read it properly. So you've got big strips to do on this one. Look, this is one finished here, done in the spot on and the spectrum. So now, imagine, I do apologise, I've just wafted them all off the end of the table. If you just bought, like the Devon County fabrics I had yesterday, or the Liberty fabrics yesterday, and you want to really show off your favourite, well, or your Tula with big designs, because there's a big block there, isn't there, to fill. So imagine, now what you'd be able to do is if you think about Tula, oh yes, because if you imagine, say you had the owl one, that panel is big enough to get the owl design going across it. And then you can have the pom-pom stripes. No, the stripes and the pom-poms. Do you know what? We should do this. I might do one of those. I can't this weekend. I'm working. Good morning, John and team. Love quilt as you go. Could you say hello to my son, Ben, who watches you every morning? You make us laugh and buy too much. Right, Tony, Hannah wants to know how old Ben is, and is he available as a boyfriend? He's most about 9, isn't he, or something like that. So I do apologise, Tony, if Ben's only young. But if he's too young, Hannah said she's good at babysitting because she used to be a nanny. There we go. So now, the other thing I need to tell you on this one is you need to put your backing in. I haven't got it today, but on the website we've got our 505 and our 404. I've had it this week. Yeah. It might have sold out again because it always flies out. But anyway, I had it on what day was Anjin? Wednesday. Yeah. So anyway. So this one here. You do your strips, then we've done I didn't make this. Whoever's done this has done a little bit of quilting over the top of it as well. But as you can see, all the stitches you do on the top, I don't know if you're able to see that on the back because it's cream on cream, isn't it? So, if a friend asks you for, if they know you do quilting and they're saying, oh, you couldn't just make me a quilt for my charity thing, make one of these. So it's quick. I think it's lovely. And I really love because how many times, like on those, if you've got a big fabric, okay, sometimes not fussy cutting, but chopping up a bit, the Kaffe Fassett big clouds and roses, that looks lovely chopped up. But it's lovely to have the opportunity to actually have a section where you could, if you've got a bit of, like for example, if you've just bought, say you bought the Tula, not the mega bundle, but say you bought the, was it called Fire Camp bundle? So you've got like campfire. What did I call it? Fire camp. Campfire. Yeah. You could have the bumblebees in one, then you could have the stripes, then you could have the owls in begonia, and then you could have the pom-poms. Imagine how gorgeous that's going to look. Right, hang on. So sophisticated strip, is that this one? Is this sophisticated strips? I'll tell you because it's got on here. Fabric needed, does it say what the back is? Hang on. Fabrics A, B, and C. F. Here you go, backing fabric. What you need for the backing fabric is 44 inches by 54 inches. So our fabrics are nearly all 44 inches wide, so you need to buy 54 inches, which would be, you'd have to buy 1.5 meters, wouldn't you? You'd have some left over. Because if you don't want to put a seam in it, our fabrics are 44 and upwards, aren't they? So you need 54-inch drop, and then the 44 would fit across here. So that's good, isn't it? That's good to know. But obviously you'd need to buy, have I just said 1.5? Yeah, 1.5 meters. 1.5 meters you'd have to buy of our fabric. Oh, Tony's message back. Here we go. Oh, Ben is 16. Oh, sorry. And he doesn't mind the older lady. Has he seen a picture, though? Ben, I'll send you a picture. In fact, Ben, have you got Instagram? McBabe, she's called on Instagram. Go and have a look. I can arrange it for you at a price. She's 16, he's old enough, he's 16. There we go. $11.99 this. Obviously you don't get the fabrics for it. Sophisticated strips, quilts you go, 80% cotton, 20% polyester. Oh, how old's Hannah now? Because Hannah, is it crazy, Lorraine? She's got a son called Stacey who you'd like, but I think he's on his wife number 4, I think. So, a bit much, yeah. But he's in a band. You could be a groupie. Anyway, $11.99. Oh, and she's 26, if anyone wants to know. She's had a hard life when you look into the pictures. I haven't said that. No, I didn't say you're looking old. I said you look very young on that picture. There's a picture of her by the Eiffel. Was it by the Eiffel Tower? I said you're looking very young and carefree on that picture. She said it was 6 weeks ago. $11.99. It's working with me that does it, you see. Right, I'll fold that one up. Yes, she said. Yes, it is. Look, I'm halfway through, and I'm not halfway through the quilts or the fabric. Here we go. I'll be with you in a second. I'm just folding as I go. There we go. Yes. Right. So that belongs to that one. That belongs to that one. Right. Then the only other... Oh, I've got one big one. Oh, yes. Right. OK. This one here, I haven't got it in a sample. We've never made this one, it seems. It's called Square in a Square. Again, it's a huge one. It's a biggie. Oh, that looks like it's made out of my shirts, that one, doesn't it? So again, you've got Cusco Express, it's called Express, Square in a Square. Showing you how to do it. Finish, there you go, finish is 40 by 50. It's 80% cotton, 20% polyester. Exactly the same as the others I've shown you. Cut the fabric, sew by number, complete a quilt in 22 seams. You only got 22 seams in that one. And again, I'll just tell you about, it's all printed out on the wadding. You see the stripe, all the different squares. The placement lines are all on the wadding there. They're lovely, and if you just want to, like they say, Quilters You Get Express, you can make one in an afternoon. I would imagine. Okay, so I haven't got one to show you on that one, so I'll move on. And then the last one, which is another big one, I've got more to show you, but they're different again. Same but different. What's this one called? Savvy Stripes, this one's called. So this is a Quilt You Go Savvy Stripes, $17.99. Again, it's 80/20, this one. Again, it's a 40 by 50 inch finished quilt. And you literally, this one is really, 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 if it's your first time, because look, oh, no, look. I went to our warehouse yesterday, and they had a tablecloth made out of knit. Maybe it was this. No, I think they did. Maybe one that's made it. Anyway, I'll push it up the right way, look. There you go. So this one, all you do is you've got your backing fabric, and then you're doing wide stripes and narrow stripes. This one must be even fewer seams, this one. 12 seams in this one. Got a bit creased, that one, isn't it? So that's literally just stripes, and then you bind the edge. Alison, good morning, John. My husband Paul says, good morning, John. Every morning he asks if it's you that's on. Lots of love, Ali. Do you know what? There was such a lovely message on Facebook yesterday, and a lady had been to collect her husband from hospital, and she brought him into the house and settled him on the sofa. She went to make him a cup of tea. I'm embellishing this story a little bit. I don't know if she went to make him tea or coffee. Anyway, he turned the telly on, and he heard her say, she heard him say, oh, hello, John, because I was on the telly. Oh, John's on the telly. Oh, Hannah said how much morphine did he have at the hospital? Cheeky. Shona. Oh, Shona. Hello, John. Been working overtime lots recently, so missed watching, but enjoying the show this morning. Oh, thank you, Shona. Think of the money at the end of the month, it's worth it. And you can always watch us on repeat or on YouTube. Alexandra. Hello, John. Would love to make quilted picnic rug. Will you be selling waterproof wadding? Oh, Alexandra, I'll need to talk to our Ian about that. I'm just thinking, you know what you could use? What I'm going to show you next, maybe. I'll show you anyway. I'll show you anyway. If you've got waterproof wadding, but your fabric would be wet anyway, wouldn't it? Oh, maybe you could eau de coat the fabric. Oh, would that work? Yeah, eau de coat it. Is it because you don't want the damp grass come, you know, the dew on the grass to come through while you're sitting? I don't know. Yeah, we're trying to get that stuff. Oh, it's not there. I was going to say inside that bag. Remember the bag, yesterday's bag, one of Susie John's bag had, what's that fabric called? Is it called Rip stock, something like that? Anyway, we'll have a look, we'll have a think for you. Lorraine, Lorraine's got a grandson who's 25, Hannah. Lorraine's sending a picture for Hannah. So she's only interested if he's rich, doesn't mind her being a bit quirky, and he can't, you know, like it's her house. He can't come in and go, oh, we'll paint that wall yellow. And it's like, no. Okay, how do I know all that, you see? $17.99. Right, let's move on, because I've got others to show you now. I'm just waiting for Hannah to tell me which one she wants to do next. Oh, is it for our grandson? Oh, it's a quilt as you go. There's Lorraine's quilt as you go there. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Which one's that then? That's not one that we've shown today, is it? Because it's... Which one is it, Lorraine? It's nice, isn't it? No, because it's got 3 squares in the middle, and none of ours had 3 squares in the middle. Very different with the... And I like the way it's pink on the corners. It creates another square as each one's sashed together. Which one is that on, Lorraine? Right, shall I do a pet placemat now? No bone. There's no bone. Oh, I can open this one without ripping the bag. Look, this is a fish. Oh, now this has got a fusible backing on this one. So you can iron this one to your backing. In fact, Janis has made this one, not this one here. I don't know where Janis's is. I've got this one here. Where's one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What I would do is I wouldn't cut it out to start with. I'd just put all the strips on and then cut it out afterwards, because you just put a little binding on it. But how brilliant is that for... You see, I'd eau de coat this one, because my Norman would get food all over that. Hang on, that fish is going in the wrong direction. Oh, no. Just turn it around, it's all right. Oops. I thought that, I went like that, automatically went like that, because there was a bit of Norman's food, but Norman's not had this one. Norman would need a bigger version than this, and sadly. Oh, no, Susan. Hi, John. Looking very spring-like this morning. Quilt You Go was one of the first quilts I ever made. Very easy and very quick. Oh, Sue. Now, I'll show you in a minute. Sue's made me the most gorgeous cushion cover. In fact, it's Chris Aran. Can you bring it through for me while I'm in this hour and I've got a guest? I'll show it to you. Mo, if you keep going on like this, Hannah is going to need counselling. No wonder little Paul falls apart when he produces you. Mo, you're very naughty. She's already in therapy, so I won't be sending her there. And little Paul falls apart anyway, so it's not my fault. He'll be at home watching now in his pyjamas, on his own, before he goes to the gym, on his own. No. Right, can you ask Chris to get that cushion cover for me then? On my desk, the one off my desk that I was showing you earlier. $10.99 this is. It's wrapped in bubble. It's wrapped in the bubble wrap. Right. $10.99. Quilt as you go. Pet placemats for cats. Oh yeah, no, we had this conversation the other day. Why does it have to be for a cat? Because then I said, oh, maybe dogs don't eat fish. Yeah, dogs don't eat fish. Then everybody messaged and go, my dog eats tuna. So I hope it's dolphin-friendly tuna. Well, I'm vegetarian, I don't know. What's the matter, Chris? You said I could open them. Neatly, he said, neatly. Look at this gorgeous cushion cover. I've been nothing to do with Quilt. You go, take the graphics out. Isn't this beautiful? Look, that's from Sue that just messaged in. And look, on the back as well. It's just gorgeous, isn't it? Thank you, Sue, my love. Just put that away there. Right, okay. We got a picture of Lorraine's grandson, have we? Alexandra, yes, John. Don't fancy a soggy bottom if the ground is slightly damp. I think I might have the idea. I might have an idea for you now, Alexandra. Right. Are we showing? Oh no, it's all right. Hannah's taken it. She could put it in her purse. She's printed it up, put it in her purse. Do ladies still do that? Do you still open the purse and then have a little picture of your loved one at the front? Oh, I say. No wonder Hannah's nicked that picture. Look. He's at a wedding, isn't he? Maybe he's ready for you, Hannah. He's waiting at the church. I always want my hair to do that. Anyway, Lorraine, you've kept him hidden. Is that Stacey's? Is he Stacey's boy then? Oh, I've got a quilt now. Moving on. Moving on now. Whose is that quilt then? Judith's quilt as you go. Made it for her great-grandson. Oh, when he got it, he gets all snuggled up in it. Oh. Is that hopscotch, that one? Hang on, or is it Paris on Point? It's a bit difficult to know, isn't it? It's lovely, though. Right, moving on. Now, these may be Alexandra, because these are floor mats. Exactly the same idea. Oh, it might be a bit small for a picnic blanket, actually, now I've said that. It's a rug, it's a floor rug. But look, there's no wadding in it. All you have is this. So you put your, look, I'll show you, because I can open this one. What you get in this one, instructions. So this is what this one looks like. Right, so again, you've got all your placement lines and your sewing lines and things like that. But look, it's got this like plasticized back. But I don't think it'll be big enough as a picnic rug, will it? Sean sent a message in, which hasn't arrived. No, I'll wait a minute then, just do this. That's got like a plasticized bottom to it. Don't put wadding in this or anything, you just put it straight into this one. But that'll be a bit too small, I think. You'd have to make individual ones, wouldn't you? What was this one called then? This one's called lattice, is it? Lattice design, it's called. Oh, lat. They've shortened it to lat. But look, this is it, made of Tim Holtz fabrics. Jackie says, hello, John. Could you use oilcloth for the mat? Yes, you could do. You could do. We got some, apparently we got new oilcloths coming in. Oh, didn't know that. And what was the message, Sean's message that didn't come through? Yep, that's right. Hello, John and Hannah. A message for Hannah. My son is 24 and a fitness instructor. Oh, and he's loaded because he doesn't pay me any rent. That's from Sean. Ha, ha, ha. Send in a picture, Sean. Send in a picture of Hannah. Hannah says preferably in his Lycra with no top on. Yeah. Right. Say that again. Moving on. I've got another rug now. This is the one I'm having from one of my bedrooms. Oh, yes, gosh, look at the time. Waffling away. $15.99. Now, this one is called Stripe Design. Oh, up there. Stripe Design. Now, I can't remember who was on floor. It was ages ago we did this. And I said, go and get me this rug, go and get me this rug. And they kept bringing one in, and I kept saying, no, that's not it, that's not it. It was Amy, I think, little Amy, Janis's daughter. She kept bringing this one in, right? And I was like, that's not it, that's not it. Because I thought that all the circles were quilt as you go. Right? I didn't realise they'd use circular printed fabric. There. That's all, they're just stripes, but maybe, and I was like, no, get the one with circles on. And poor old Amy was running in and out, in and out, in and out to look for it. It was this one. So this is if you make it in plain colours. Very striking, isn't it? And even more striking is if you make it in patterned. Look. Nice. Oh, now somebody's been very clever with it. I bet did Lucy do this one? Because that's like a Lucy binding, isn't it? Look at the lovely binding, $15.99. Obviously, you don't get the fabrics. It's just the quilt as you go mat that goes underneath. Now, they're saying that this is like a non-slip one, but then they also suggest that you get those non-slip rug things to put underneath. Just it's American, isn't it? It's just health and safety, isn't it? Covering themselves. Oh, Susan sent in a picture. I'll go over and do fabrics. She's what? She is quilt as you go. Oh, she's added machine embroidery as well. Oh, now look at the one in the middle. So what she's done is instead of having the stripes on the square, she's just done a big square with a lovely heffalump called Freya. Oh, I can read it. They're going, how did you know it was for Freya? So it's a memory square for Freya when she was born. Ah, £6, 8 ounces, apparently. That's average, isn't it? 6, 8. I was £8, 8 ounces. What were you, Ginger Mike? 9? Ooh, 9. Anyway, I've got some fabrics for you to see. Do the bundles first. Right, this one here first. It's Tanya Whelan stone. You get pagoda. You get ditzy flowers. You get cream, ½ metre of each I'm taking, yeah, and then you get that lovely latte, or mocha. They're lovely colours, aren't they? 2 metres of fabric. Now, I can't tell you, because obviously this will be big enough for some of them, but not others. So it's just a bundle. We'll just take this as a bundle that you're going to love for 2 metres of fabric, £20 and 99 2 designer Tanya Whelan fabrics, 2 Spectrum solids, stone. Now I've got the same one in green. So I've got the green and pink pagoda. Mint it's called, sorry. Then I've got that's lovely. That's so vintage, isn't it? Ditzy flower. They're ½ metre of each. Then ½ metre of the cream again. And then ½ metre of that lovely spearminty green fabric there. That's a love. I like that one. Right, now blue, very popular at the momento. So you've got blue pagodas. This one's got a different floral print. That's more of a sprig print. Then you've got like antique, no, it's not antique blue, that one, is it? It's, this one's called Ocean. Oh, it's also vintage blue. I called it antique vintage blue. Loads of that. Flying into the bundles, that one, the blue one. Not flying into bundles, flying into baskets. It's frightening. I've got 2 more days to do yet before, and I even got a day off. Got to drive straight up to York after that. I just have to have an early night tonight. Doesn't stop you dreaming, though, does it? Waking you up. Anyway, that's gorgeous. 2 metres. Right, then I've got this bundle, which is rather gorgeous. Let me just move that one out of the picture there so you can just see that one. I don't know what it's complimentary to. I just love it on its own. I think that, oh yes, gazebo, oh, to the fat quarters. I'll show you that in a second, right. I love this. Even if you're not buying any of the other bundles, look, it's only £19.49. So you get ½ metre of each of the colours. No, and normally I wouldn't put colours like that together, but they work so well, don't they? So what do you get here? 3 metres in total. Candy floss, vintage blue, spearmint, pistachio, mocha, and ocean. We love that bundle. Oh no, it's not. I was going to say it's just the same ones that are in there, but it's not, is it? Because I had ocean and vintage blue there, and I had peppermint there and mocha, but there had a couple of other colours in. Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? £19.49. We like that. Make sure you check out your baskets, though. Now I found out why. If you buy if you buy 2 of those, you don't get a metre of each fabric. You get 2.5 metres of the mocha, 2.5 metres of the pink, 2.5 metres of the blue, 2.5 metres of the, like that. The reason is, when they're cutting it, the computer tells them that 40 people have ordered it. So they take the mocha, and they cut 40 half meters. They take that with the machine. They take the pink and they cut 40 half meters of the pink. And then they go, right, John wanted 1 bundle, so he has 1 of each of them. Oh, Hannah wanted 2 bundles, so she has 2 pink, she has 2 brown. Yes, exactly. So it's just the machinery we've got at the moment. Who knows, when we grow even bigger and get an even bigger warehouse, who knows if we'll change. But the machine just cuts through all the fabric like that. Anyway. Next machine. Yes, it's a machine. I checked. Because to get through 40 layers, up to 40 layers in one go, imagine your rotary cutter would be that high, wouldn't it? It'd be like, Anyway. I thought, so that complimentary bundle, I'll show you again in a minute, is flying into lots of bundles. Yes, well, I'd have to just move these out of the way. Oh, no, John. No, I'm all right. One job. There we go. Oh, I'm sure there was another one. Right, have a look. So there are your 4 pagodas. Then you've got gorgeous big florals. Then you've got that lovely dotty chintzy. Then you've got another floral here. Then you've got, now there's that one I said, you get the smaller chintz there. But then look at these lovely stripes. Oh, they're going to overlap into the... Nice. Stripes and dots. Morning, Deborah. Oh, she says, I'm loving the show. It's so inspiring, and I'm loving the fabric. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Deborah, thank you. So ignore that to begin with, because I've just put it next to the complimentary bundle. But this fat quarter bundle here is $89.99. Imagine, now just I'll do this, right? Oh, look, how beautiful is that? So that would be both. So you'd have to get the $89.99 23-piece fat quarter and the £19.49 bundle there. So that's 90, 100, like £110, isn't it? If you love Tanya Whelan, these are all fat quarters. And these, if you think about it, these are all half meters. That's 2 fat quarters, 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 2 fat quarters. It's nice. Beautiful, isn't it? You don't have to buy them together. If you just want the bundle, that's, oh, there in the corner, look. Oh, it is beautiful though, isn't it? I understand this is a considered purchase. I do understand that. $89.99. But you are getting how many? 23. I always thought that was a funny number to put in, 23. But what she must have done is 23 fabrics in the collection she must have done, mustn't she? You see, because it's funny, she's only done 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, but she's done 3 of those, 3 of those, 3 of those, and 4 of those. £89.99. Okay, what time is it? Oh, look at the time. Well, we won't have time to come back and review them, will I? Which one? Oh, yes. Best press. This is no scent. Oh, no, it's Linen Fresh. Linen Fresh is the big one with a real proper nozzle and squirter there. $9.99 for 16.9 ounces. That's 473 millilitres. This is like starch, but it's not like your old-fashioned starch. It's not going to be sticky on your iron or sticky on your ironing board cover or sticky on the floor around your ironing board. This is brilliant, but it's like a starch that just gives the fabric a really lovely finish. And also it means when you then finger press the seams, it gives it a lovely crisp finger pressing. £9.99. Breast press. Now it comes in 3 fragrances. This one really smells like your old-fashioned laundry room. It's lovely. Really, really lovely, isn't it? Okay, that one's £9.99. Then I've got this. Oh, well, these. There's more of those in baskets than there are available. So if you have put that in your basket, there's no guarantee you're going to get that one. But I have got the same smell in this one. Scent, not smell. Aroma. Same steak, as some people would say. Not me, I love this one. This is my favourite one of the 3. £4.99. At £4.99. Next one, lavender. This is lovely, the lavender. I've got This Works, oh no, I shouldn't say that. I've got a company, and I spray lavender, not this, obviously, because this is starch, but I spray it on my sheets before I get to bed at night to help me sleep. Yes, Hannah has the same spray, but she has no problem sleeping. She just sleeps all the time. Right, and then last but not least, no scent. If you don't want a scent, if you don't like a scent, don't need a scent, this is this one. No scent. In fact, who was it? It was Angie complained because she says every time they send me Best Press for one of my projects, they always send me the no scent one. The scent, it's called scent free. But she said, can they not send me the lavender? Can they not send me the linen fresh this time? Blind. Right, okay. I've got some safety pins here. I'm doing those as well. Banana-shaped safety pins for the large ones that don't have the fusible backing. You need to put all of your layers together. Oh, upside down, John. They're brilliant for general quilting, full stop, anyway, aren't they? This is called curved, not banana, so that's my name for them. Most popular, out of my quilt as you go. Oh, so some on the website have sold out as well. Paris on Point. Is that one? Paris on Point. This is the most popular one. People will be multi-buying this one. So make 12, so you can either make a very long table runner and 6 placemats, or there's no, now isn't that funny? It's the only one that hasn't got a picture of 12 on the packet. That's strange, but lots of people multi-buying that one. Oh. Most popular. That's followed by sophisticated strips, which is the one on this side, isn't it? Yep. No, that's savvy, that's savvy, that's savvy. This is sophisticated. This is sophisticated strips. I'll show you the real one. That one. Right, if you've got that one in your basket, you do need to check out, because I can't guarantee you'll all get it. Oh, quick question from Lynn. Hi, John, love the fabrics. Use that spray on fabric before starting to cut or sew. Right, do it before you cut it out. Iron your piece of fabric and then cut your squares out then. That's what loose Angie does anyway. I suppose you could cut them out and then spray it if it's easier, if you just got a strip. You can do either, as long as they're done before you start sewing them. As long as you spray it before you start sewing them. Right, okay, very quickly. This complimentary bundle is flying out. Half the stock has been bought, checked out. Not just in baskets, checked out. I'm not surprised, it's gorgeous. Half a metre of mint, citrus, antique blue, ocean, candy floss, and mocha. Oh. Right, okay, so now just quickly, loads have been checked out already, right? But when everyone's checked out the baskets, there will be fewer than 10 left. So if everybody in their basket checks out, I'll have 9. Oh, 8 apparently. 8 now. It's beautiful, isn't it? Half a metre. They're all Spectrum solids. They're all 44 inches wide. They're all machine washable. Now, it's funny, isn't it? I mean, it's because it looks like Neapolitan ice cream, doesn't it? It's beautiful. It's very clever, this bundle, because you wouldn't necessarily put those colours together, would you? Please check out your basket if you want that. It is flying out. Right. Oh, this is the Tanya Whelan Fat Quarter bundle that goes with. You don't have to buy them both together. We just think it looks gorgeous together. There's the Tanya Whelan bundle there for £89.99. Coming up next, Janis and her nappy holder. It's nice, isn't it? The thing is, the pattern has got a quilt to put the baby on, one to keep this, a room tidy. It's got so many things. And then we've got bundles of fabric, look. That's brand new fabric, that panda fabric there, and we've got that fabric in blue. Now I'll get Hannah to check to see if you can buy that on its own as well, because at the moment it's only in a bundle. She can check during the break for it. Don't go anywhere. We're going for a break now. You'll see in a minute why I'm wearing this shirt today. You might need your sunglasses. I'll see you in 3 minutes.
Follow us on Pinterest. Search for our Sewing Quarter page and follow us to discover sewing work we create and love.
Tune in on Wednesday the 11th of April when we are joined by the fabulously talented Lucy Brennan. Lucy will be showing us how to make a beautiful compass quilt designed by Jo Avery. This colourful quilt uses foundation paper piecing to create a kaleidoscope of colourful curves in bright solid and pattern colours. With colours of pink, orange, yellow and green, this quilt will be the centrepiece of any room. So join us and find out Lucy's quilting tips and tricks to create your very own compass quilt on Wednesday the 11th of April at 9 AM. Only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78 and Sky Channel 678.
Hi, I'm Tilly Rose and here are my 3 top tips. The first would be to actually be in the moment. Allow yourself to be surrounded by all those lovely fabrics and cloth and thread and just take time out. Enjoy your stitching, whether that's machine embroidery or free motion or slow stitching. Just allow yourself to connect with the thread and cloth and you'll enjoy the projects much more. So my second tip would be to allow yourself to go wrong. Give yourself permission to make mistakes because we all learn from our mistakes. I've been sewing for a very, very long time and I still make loads and loads of mistakes. But that's okay because you can use those small little pieces in other projects later on down the line. But it's good, it's okay. So my third tip would be quite simply break all the rules. If you want to experiment with different threads or different fabric, you might have read in a pattern or something that maybe you shouldn't do that. I would say, yeah, break the rules. And that's how you learn to allow your creativity to come through in your designs.
Tune in on Friday the 13th of April when we're joined by our favourite toy maker, Jo Carter. Jo will be bringing back her softy turtle and showing us some brand new fluttery butterflies. You can make both of these adorable softies from just one kit, and we have 3 bright colourways available for you to choose from to ensure you can add both characters to your collection. Jo will be here to give you all the tips and tricks you need to make her lovable turtle and her brilliant new butterflies, which were first seen in Simply Sewing magazine. With their soft plush fabric and brightly coloured quilted wings, you'll be flying away in no time. So join us when we're all a-flutter on Friday the 13th of April at 10 AM, only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78 and Sky Channel 678.
thought we'd already had a Friday the 13th this year already. We've had another one already. But isn't it weird, isn't it? Anyway, I'm in on Friday with Joe, doing a butterfly and a turtle. Look at this. Isn't it cute? It's not just a wall. It's not just, you know, sometimes you see like a wall hanging organizer. It's got pockets on it, look. It's got pockets on there. And then there's no zip on the front there. They're suggesting you can use it as a nappy holder, but there's all sorts you could put in there, isn't there? Now, and then look at this. Isn't that cute? That's not part of the pattern, but I'll tell you about that in a second. Cute, isn't it? Right, okay, I'll just hang it up for a minute while I take you through the bundles. Right, so what's first, Hannah? The pattern. Right, okay, we have a bundle with the pattern to make it and templates to create the applique on the top. So I'll show you the pattern first of all. Okay, Hannah's worried that we haven't got enough of these for the show because she thinks it's going to be very, very popular. So that's the pattern there for £19. You get the templates as well, but I'll tell you about that in a minute. What you get in the pattern is you get the floor quilt, the floor mat. You get the organizer, hanging organizer. You get the one that Janis has made, which is this one, which is like the nappy holder. And then you also get these here, which are just like decorative panels or cushion fronts and things like that. And a cube. There's no pic. Oh, we've got a panel later to make that cube in a different fabric, obviously. Oh, I'll show you here. I've got this coming up later. That's the cube. That's that cube. That's that cube. Exactly that cube. It's nice, isn't it? I know, I'll just put that back. Right, okay, so that's the pattern. But for your $19.99, you also get, I'll show you, there's a template for, right now, Hannah came in this morning, she said, I'm very confused about these templates. Why do I need the front of the face and the back of the face? And I said, what are you talking about, Hannah? She said, well, there's the front and there's the back. And I was like, no, Hannah, this... Yes, I know that. Hannah's now telling me, John, that's what you used to... Oh, by the way, Hannah's had so many pictures of eligible gentlemen come through. She said, thank you very much for all of them. She'll make a choice by the end of the show. Okay, so anyway, so that's what your applique will look like. Well, you can see that because it was on that one that Janis has made. But then these are all the pieces that you need. So obviously that's the shape of the face there. They're the ears and the inner ears. There's the nose. No, they're the eyes. They're the eyes. There's the nose and the mouth there. So, okay, so you get a panda. You get a heffalump. Heffalump. Cute, isn't it? Right, and then we've got a rabbit. And last but not least, we've got the duck, which is one Janis is going to show today. She's going to show that one today. Okay, right. So that is, for $19.99, you get all of those templates and the pattern. Hannah's really, really worried that there aren't enough to go around. So please, if you've got that in your, if you want it, check out straight away. Check out straight away if you want that. Now, I've got bundles for you to make said pattern from. Okay, the two panda ones are premiered. And now you cannot buy today the panda fabric on its own. The only way you can get the panda fabric today is by buying the bundle. Well, it might change, but we don't know because it's brand new and there's nobody here to ask. Right, so shall I do the pink one first? So, what you get in this one, you get a metre of each of these fabrics. Loads of fabric, isn't it? So you get a metre of that gorgeous panda. I'll waft it in a minute for you. You get a metre of the spot on. Oh, hang on, start again. Right. So you get, but I was right about the panda, wasn't I? Metre of the panda. And a metre of the spot on. And then you get half a metre of the black and 1.5 meters of the white. Thank you. That's right. No, I was going to say that. So 1, 1, half, 1.5. Right, do you want to have a look at the pandas while we're here? Look, isn't that lovely? Gorgeous fabric. Sniffing, sniffing. One of them's sniffing the ground, one's asleep, one's got his back to you. Aren't they beautiful? So that's what you get, that's a metre. You get a metre of this fabric. I mean, you might not want to make the bundle, we've done the bundle separately because you might have your own ideas of what you want to do with your form. Because you've got 4 metres of fabric. You get 4 metres of fabric here. So it's a metre of the panda, a metre of the spot, half a metre of the black, and 1.5 metres of the white. No, Deborah, it's not available on its own today, I'm afraid. Not today. Oh, her grandson was born in Shanghai and he loves pandas. I don't know if we haven't got access to it today, which is why I can't say yes, yay or nay to the future. That's the only trouble. We can't tell you whether all of it's been put in these bundles or whether they're saving it for another day, but we haven't got access to that, so I can't tell you. So I'm not saying to you, this is the only time you'll see it, because I don't know. I don't know. I'm being honest with you. I'm just being honest with you. Right, now I've got pandas in blue. It's cute, look. So this one, you get a metre of the panda. Janice has just left the building. You get, now, it's a we've gone in a different order. So you get a metre of the spot on. You get half a metre of the black and 1.5 metres of the white. There we go. There we go. We like that. And now I don't know if I can't decide whether I like the blue one or the pink one best. Hannah's going blue. Ginger Mike? Ginger Mike's gone blue. Thomas? Oh, Thomas has gone blue as well. Christopher? Blue or pink? Oh, they're all going into the blue. Oh! Okay, Ginger Mike switched to pink. Anyway, let's move on. So I've got 2 other bundles. Now, the names of these, because they're obviously panda bundles, because they're panda fabrics, the name of these are going to confuse you. Am I going quack, quack, or am I going never forget? Quack, quack. This is the quack, quack bundle here. It's because they're teaming it. Oh, we haven't got it. They're teaming it. They're thinking you'll make the duck one with this. So now. So with this one, you get a metre of the orange. Is this right? 1.5 metres of the white, 1 metre of the yellow, and 0.5 metre of the spot on. So you get a total of 4 metres. So it's 1.5, 1, half, 1. Quack, quack. Quack, quack. See, I'm good at that, aren't I, Jan? Okay, so that's quack, quack. Now, the next one is named after a Take That song. Never Forget. Oh, it's not called that, is it? Oh, it's called An Elephant Never Forgets. Yeah. An elephant never forgets. Anyway. So this one is called An Elephant Never Forgets Fabric Bundle, as if, you know. It's gorgeous. It's a lovely pastel. So you get 1 metre of the pastel pink, 1 metre of the glacier grey, 0.5 metre of silver spot on, and 1.5 metres of vanilla. Nice, £27.49. One other bundle that we've got whilst I'm here. Oh, Christopher, I'll need a white stand over there, please. I've got a felt bundle, because obviously you might want to do the nose, you might want to do the whole thing out of felt, but it comes as a whole bundle if you want felt. Oh, there you go, there it is. Got this bundle of felt for you here. If you want to make the applique to your fabric, you can do, but Janice just decided to do hers in felt, so we had to go along with it. All of them are 30 by 30. Well, you know what? It's good because you can straight stitch applique felt on, because it's not going to fray, is it? I would wash your felt first, though, because if you're going to wash the hanging thing, there's his face. So Janice has made the whole of that one out of felt, but have you made the whole of the duck? No, the whole of the duck's only got felt wings, which you'll see in a second. Actually, Janice, we're going to tone perfectly. So I've got this shirt on. She's using the quack quack bundle. Yeah, and wait till you see the hair.
I did say I'd shock you, didn't I?
Oh, half of the bundle of the templates and the packs have gone.
I did say I'd shock you. Do you like it?
I love it. I love it.
I know, John.
It takes about 50 years off you.
No, it's good, isn't it? But it'll fade and it'll become my coral. And then I'll go in another
What
colour.
colour is it now then?
Orange. Match.
Right. So that's why I've got the shirt on.
Oh, don't lose my nose. Don't lose my beak.
Is that your beak?
Yes, don't. I've been watching that because of the aircon.
Right,
Gotta
okay.
watch that. The beak.
Right, more than half of this bundle here has gone. The 1999 bundle. Okay, oh, Hannah's saying she might be able to sort out a solution, but don't bank on it.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it?
Right, so where are you going to start then, Janis?
At the very beginning, a very good place to start.
When you sing, you begin with do, re, no. Anyway.
And this is an ABC type of project, so there we go. Anyway, the duck. So I've done... Will you stop doing that? You're as bad as my other half. Right, anyway. I'm going to start with the duck. So...
Right.
This is all fabric. This
Oh,
one.
okay, that's all
not
fabric. No felt. Well, that's felt.
All that's felt is the actual eye.
Yeah, okay.
And that's like a little French knot there. And then I've actually done the stitching round in a lemon and yellowy on the blanket stitch.
How did you transfer,
So-
like on the panda and onto this from the template?
I did exactly the same as I'm going to do now. I actually just drew round the actual template, cut out round the template,
Yeah.
and then put it on the actual fabric, and then cut round the fabric, and then I bond webbed it.
Okay, so I'll let you show that.
So what
Hannah's having an inspiration now. Bibs. You're making bibs. It'd be nice to put a little... you don't have to use the templates in this project. You could use templates in different ones.
Yeah. So,
Right.
and what we do, we use the bond web,
Hang on, I've got the
which
iron
is
on.
a great stuff.
Yeah.
And because of the pattern going the opposite way to what it should,
No, hang on. Oh, that's the pattern piece.
that's the
why it's
pattern
wafting
piece,
everywhere.
right?
Yeah, okay.
So what you do is you do it upside down. That's the paper side, the flat side, and that's the sticky side.
That's bonder web.
That's the fusible side, and this is the bonder web, which is there. And you get quite a bit of the bonder web because
Yes,
you
you
do
do.
the duck and everything the same. And you can do a few projects with it because there's quite a lot in there. So,
Righty-ho.
so the first thing we do, with the pattern upside down,
Right.
you just trace round the beak. So once you've cut it out, you just trace round it. Now, I left the beak because I'm just going to blanket stitch round the nose in the black. So that's that done, traced round. So then, cut this out.
You're not cutting on the line, Janis?
No, you don't need to on this.
Okay.
And then you get your piece of fabric.
Right.
And if it's the wrong side, you put it on the wrong side of the fabric. Now, that might come off because it's a marker pen when I press it. So I'm going to have to watch that.
Oh, is that where you went running off to get a pencil? Because Chris hadn't got you one.
That's it.
Okay.
So if I do that...
Right, wait a minute. I'll just get
Now
you your
did-
June Taylor pressing cloth out.
Yeah, if you could, because that might come off because it's a marker pen and
Okay,
not a
I'll just
pencil.
move this
It's
out the
best
way.
to do this with a pencil or
Yes.
a pen.
Hang on a s... Oh, Nora loves your hair, Janis.
Thank you, Nora.
And loves it when we're together. And Sue loves your hair, and we coordinate
We
beautifully.
do, don't we?
Lorraine says she doesn't like your hair, Janis.
Oh,
that's
okay.
soft. Lorraine, you can't say that.
She has of opinions, like we all do.
That's because she's a peroxide blonde. Through and through, Lorraine. She's just a peroxide
Well,
blonde.
years ago, they used to have the blue rinses and the pink rinses,
They
don't
did.
they? But we get away with it now, don't
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Nobody questioned it when our nans had blue
we?
rinses or purple
and the
rinses.
holes and the little rings
Yeah.
there.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so what you do is, so this is a Teflon pressing cloth, which I thought when I first saw it, and someone was meant to buy me one of these for Christmas, but they didn't. So I always make a sandwich of this. So this is your fabric, that's your bonder web with your glue side against your fabric there. Fold it into your pressing cloth like that, because sometimes the glue or the adhesive from the bonder web seeps out.
Seeps out.
And using this, the only way place it can go is onto the Teflon sheet
Yeah.
if it's going to go anywhere. So you don't ruin your ironing board cover, and you don't ruin the iron, have to clean the iron like we had to this morning. Is it on? I'll turn it up.
It should be. I did turn it on.
Oh no, Hannah cleaned it this morning, and no, you haven't cleaned all of the stuff off. Sorry, Janice.
The smoke.
No, hang on, quick, get the cloth. Right, when you use the iron cleaner, when you use it while the machine's still... Did you use it while it was warm? Okay. And then what you need to do is you need to squirt through your steam, because all the brown gunk goes into the holes. There you go. It's all right, it's fine.
The gunk.
Right.
I love the gunk.
The what?
Gunk.
Gunk. Right, okay. This is where the alarms could now go off. It's still brown, Hannah. I'm not quite sure what you cleaned it with.
Not to worry.
Right, okay. Oh, now you see, look. There you go.
There you go, that's lovely. Thank you. So then all we do...
Didn't get any gunk on your thing. Just be careful, these get very hot.
It actually stayed there as well. So it's just...
Sue says, you teased me with the fabric panel, can't find it in the products available in the show. I've been trying to buy this, but it keeps selling out.
Oh.
It's in the next hour. Okay, how many have I got? Okay, Sue, be ready at the beginning of the next show, because they're very limited. Oh, here, Lorraine says, I love your hair, Janet. Oh, I loved your hair when it was pink. Showed off your lovely complexion.
Oh, thank you. Well, that's what I want next time, pink.
Are you going pink next time?
Yeah.
Okay,
so all we're going to do is take the...
Oh, you need the thing still out, don't you?
Yeah. We're just going to take the bonder web off. Oops. Off the actual beak. That's it. Throw the paper down there. And then we're going to press it on to the actual...
Okay.
Now, the tailor's tack, so if I just pull that one out, so it doesn't...
Not a tailor's tack, Janice.
No, that's the placement square, so we can take them out afterwards, can't we?
Yeah.
So, does that look right, John, would you say? About there?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So then again, if John just presses that, and then I'll get the cotton ready.
Just take that one away.
To do our...
Janet's obviously using the fabric from the Quack Quack bundle. There's no felt here. These are all the Quack Quack bundle fabric. The only bit of felt is the black bit on the eye.
On the eye, that's it.
Which is a bit of felt, there
Lovely.
you go.
So what you have to do, just to secure it down, so you make sure it doesn't come off in the wash or anything, is just either...
Exactly.
If you don't want to blanket stitch it, you can just machine stitch it round, and that's what I did on the actual panda on the head.
But that's easy, because that was all felt, wasn't it? So you're not going to have any frayed edges, are you?
So all we're going to do now is just quickly do a blanket stitch.
Okay.
Okay. Just
I've still got Lorraine's message here.
So again, with the back blanket stitch, all I do is go up and about 1/4 of an inch apart. Just start by just quickly doing a blanket stitch around it.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to do. I think I always do a blanket stitch because that's so effective. I love them, I do.
What, so it kind of frames it?
Yeah, it just does frame it lovely, doesn't it? And well, when we were at school, we all had to do blanket stitch. It's like that first pincushion I made. It was all blanket stitch around the edge. Do you know what I mean? So by the time you'd finished the project, you knew how to do blanket stitch.
Good morning, Janice and John. Love the coordination. Is the new look to go with your Facebook profile?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
No, well, on my Facebook page, I've actually, my hair was coral from when I was in Cornwall.
When you were in court?
No, in Cornwall.
Oh, Cornwall.
In court. No,
Jan in Cornwall, Jan in Cornwall just messaged, hello John and Janice, lighter coloured hair makes you look much younger. Oh, thank you. Oh, you mean, it means you. Love the shirt, John, from Jan in Cornwall. There was one we were missing there from... Okay. Okay, just spell it to me. Yeah. Yeah. Roctavia, yeah, messaged in.
Octavia.
Morning, John and Janice.
Morning, Octavia.
I love Janice's hair. Oh, We've got to wish Reva, the super quilter, a very happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday,
to
Reva.
Reva.
Happy birthday.
Reva messages in normally, so that's Roctavia. Is that the dog?
Octavia.
Roctavia the dog, do you think?
It's a lovely name, isn't it? Ever so unusual.
Right.
Now also with the blanket stitch, on this beak and on the wing, I use 2 threads.
Right.
Whereas on the body, I use 6.
Oh, you used all 6?
All 6 to make it thicker.
Okay.
Now what I want to tell the viewers
Oh yes, tell them then.
is that if you're going to use 6 threads,
That there where the arrow is, yeah.
always make sure that you leave it right to the last minute to go through the loop. So if you know what I'm saying, as I'm going in, leave it right to the last minute
Right.
before you go through.
Why?
Because you can get yourself in the right pickle, and it's
Okay.
best to do it right at the last minute. I'll try and do it at the last minute anyway, but it's especially on the 6 threads.
Okay.
Make sure you do it right at the last minute, because you will get yourself all
Tangled up.
tangled up. So I'm
This is
just
called a
going around
blanket
the beak,
stitch, a regular blanket stitch.
and we're nearly there.
I've got some black embroidery thread here.
Can always have black embroidery thread, because you never know when you're going to need
Yeah,
it.
now,
on any
this is the black
project.
one that Janis has been using.
That's it.
I don't know if you can split this yellow one and the orange one. But anyway, yeah, there you go. That's the
Okay,
black
so
one
that's
there.
done.
99p.
And then the way I
Check the website. We've got lots of. Do what?
And the way I cast off is I'll go through a few of the stitches on the back, and then just trim that
Yeah.
knot down, and that's it.
Okay.
So that's your beak,
Okay.
and you're done. So then,
So this panel is the top panel where
The
you've
top
got
panel.
the panda's head, isn't
Yeah.
it, on the other one?
so now the actual tailor's tax ideas was the actual placement line
All right.
for where you're going to put your motif. So I'm just taking the tailor's tax out. So I will be
Yeah.
showing you how to do a tailor's tack later on.
This pattern with the pattern and the templates. There are fewer than 10 now. There are fewer than 10 now. You can make so much, so you can make the quilt put on the floor, you put the organiser hanger, you can make this a hanger, you can make cushion covers, you can make little coasters, and you can make the cube. All that fun, and you get all the templates for $19.99. Right, okay.
So there we go with the duck.
Right, you're halfway through
Done.
your show, Janis.
So what we do that now is you actually cut out a front and a back. So you've got a front and a back on the front and a front and a back on the front. 2 fronts and 2 backs.
Yeah.
And then what you do, you actually wrong sides together.
Wrong sides together?
Yeah, because you're going to bind it, aren't
Right,
you?
okay.
So then you machine based round just the outside to keep the 2 together while we're working with the rest. So if we
Okay,
just
so what
baste
you do, it was just interfacing you had in there, is it?
yeah, you interface both.
Interfacing
Parts.
available on the website.
Yeah, so
I
this
haven't got
time
any
we're
here
just
today.
going to do a basting stitch round just
Okay.
to hold it together.
Okay, you're not going to pin it, you're just going to go for it, yeah?
Yeah.
Reva says thank you for the birthday messages, John and Janis and Roctavia, aka Dawn.
Octavia. It's a great name, though. Octavia.
It's obviously her steampunk name or her fairy name or something like
Yeah.
that.
So,
Oh, Marcia, I've known from Marcia for ages. Good morning,
yeah,
lovely John.
Marcia.
Adorable Janis, I love your hair. It's a nice colour, that one.
it's better than being boring, isn't it?
It's what?
Better than being boring.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're going to say at work on Monday, though.
Who's this from? Jill says, Janis, your hair is fabulous. It matches your personality. I wish I had the nerves to do mine. And Joanna says, lovely hair, Janis, you make me smile, you look lovely.
You've got to have the nerve to do it. You only live
So,
once. There
so
we
the
go.
office you go into on Monday then is an accounting office. It's quite staid and boring.
Proper accountants.
But they must know you're a bit crazy.
Yeah, they do.
Mind you, they must be a bit crazy to employ you. mustn't they,
Thanks,
really?
John. I love you too.
Maureen, loving the hair and the shirt. Maureen. Big kiss, Maureen.
Right, so there we go.
Okay.
Done. So then you have then the two side front panels to do, and this is where you have the pockets. So I've already done the pockets again.
Okay, hang on, you've got a ruffle. Is that later, the
Now,
ruffle?
that ruffle is optional.
Okay.
Okay, I did it on the one,
Yes.
but I thought on this one I won't.
Oh, okay, then
So
that's
you
fine.
can show both.
Is the ruffle in the
But
pattern?
I want
or
you to
did that,
say
was
the,
that just
the
a
ruffle
Janis?
is in the pattern.
Right.
No, it was a Janis, I'm afraid. It's, yeah, so all I did, I cut out the width times and a half, the width of the
Of that pit, yes.
organiser, and then I gathered it. But what you've got to remember is that do it like you do a binding.
Right.
In other words, do it, the two together.
I'm not laughing at you, Janis, I promise. There's something going on upstairs, because all I can hear is Ginger Mike and Janis. I don't know, Janis. Hannah go, I think maybe it's another boyfriend, possible boyfriend.
So what you've got to make sure you do with this, you've got to make your binding.
Yeah. I'm not even going to look at the telly, because
as thick as you want.
Right.
And then you run 2 gathering stitches down, so that's,
Gathering?
yeah, it's gathered.
Oh, to make the ruffle,
Yeah,
you're still on the
but
ruffle.
what you've got to make sure you do is do it so that it's double the thickness.
Yes.
So that you've got the nice edge at the bottom
Yeah.
on there, so
Yes.
it's not frayed, if you know what I mean. So
got it.
remember that, do
Yeah.
the binding. So now what you
Right.
do here is you attach.
So now the patterns for all of these are in
Yeah.
the pattern, aren't they? This
Yeah.
isn't a Janis, right?
Yeah,
So,
so
you've got 2 panels.
You've got 2 front panels,
Which you've then placed your 2 pockets
2
on.
pockets and binding.
Which you've already bound before you laid them down.
So all this is in the instructions,
Yeah,
the
and
binding.
then you bound the edges.
And then I've bound the edges.
Brilliant.
Now I've bound the edges, and that colour is going to be around the top as well.
Okay, brilliant.
So the first thing you do is, with the front, you now on the actual duck as well,
Yeah.
you've got a marking for your centre front.
Okay.
So that is going to have to be right on the centre front
Right.
of your
Of your 2 panels. yeah.
panels, okay? So then what we're going to do, make that, and what you're going to have is an overlap at the end.
Oh, okay, I was going to say that's
As
not
well.
going to fit. Joanna says, could you machine applique the animal instead of hand sewing it? Yes, you can. The panda behind me is machined.
Is machined.
Applique. That one was just done by hand stitch. So Janice was showing you the 2 different. There's
Ways
the
of
panda
doing it.
face that's all been machine applique. Oh, actually, I think I can see a hand stitch in the middle, Janice.
I did a hand stitching round the nose.
Round the pink, you did hand stitch the
Yeah.
pink and the black, but all of that is machine. All the rest
and
is
the rest
machine.
of it's machined.
Yeah.
So then we just add that to there,
Do I want what,
to the
Hannah?
sides, and then you're going to machine across.
Hannah's chosen who she wants to go out with.
Ooh, actually.
Shall we have a look? Let's do it. Let's get it out there. This is Sean's son. Are you sure you didn't just find him in a magazine, Sean? Anyway, Hannah's impressed. He's 24 and he's a personal trainer. Is he sitting in a bus?
Ooh, that'd be nice.
I think he's travelling around the world, and I think that bus is in somewhere like Shanghai or somewhere like that, isn't it? Because he's got his little money packed with all his passport. Yeah, is he called Jack? Poor old Jack most probably hasn't been asked if he wants to be on telly. We're just showing his picture. Now, she says he's quite happy. Hannah's quite happy. McBabe, Instagram, or what was the other one? Facebook. It doesn't accept anyone on Facebook. She won't let me on Facebook either. She lets her mum on because she has to shout to her mum every now and then, doesn't she?
So all I'm doing now is machining 5/8 the seam down. I always press the wrong button for going back, I think. Come on.
What you trying to do? To cut it off or go
No,
backwards?
that's fine. Okay,
Right, okay.
so pull them
I'll see
out,
one like that.
pull that out, and that's your front, and that's the start of it.
Oh,
you go.
nice.
So that's the start.
Okay.
So then I actually then press these
Are you going to do that? Do you want to
seams
do that now?
open, or just finger press it. So if you just,
Do you want me to do that? Oh, no, I'll do it for you. Just press it open.
Yeah, just press that open. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. You got it, John?
No, I'm doing it. I just didn't have the iron was on properly. Yes, you've done something to this iron, Hannah, because there's water all spurting out of it, and I don't want to wreck Janis's project.
So while you're doing that, John,
Yeah.
what we then do is we add the side panels. So you've got 2 side panels, but I'm going to put that on here for now.
Okay.
So, and we'll add that afterwards.
So hang on, so that's the back of it.
That's the back of it.
And then these are
the side panels. So that's we're
Oh, like the
creating.
go day. Oh, you're right, Janis.
So now
like
we're
the go day on
creating the
side.
sides.
Oh, see, of course, yeah.
Okay. So again, oops. And what we do, we open out the seam and we just add the side panels.
Sorry, I wasn't
Down.
listening, Janis. There are notches, though, aren't you?
There's notches
Yeah.
where we can just see where to join it.
So I thought the side panel would be a triangle, but it's actually not, is
No.
it? So you're going to pleat it into the top.
You
Okay.
pleat it. So if I just do them notches
Yeah.
and just then machine down it.
Okay, when you come to machine it, I'm going to go and do the bundles.
You
but I'll
carry
see-
on, John,
Yeah.
and then that's all I'm going to do.
Okay, so you're just going to sew from the
Yep.
top of the panel, which matches up with the seam line of the yellow and the white down to the bottom.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
do
all I'm
anything
going
else,
to do.
though.
I won't be
Don't do
doing
anything
nothing else, don't worry.
Right. The templates and the pattern. There are now 4 left. There are now 4 of these left, that's all. So, if the templates, you get the panda, you get the elephant, you get the duck, and you get the rabbit. Right? There's only 4 of those left. Hannah's just seeing what she can do, if she can get the pattern on its own and something like that. But anyway, there's just 4 of those left. She'll see. She's checking now. Right, bundle-wise. Panda, most popular. Pink panda, this is brand new fabric today, premier fabric today. Now, as I said earlier, we can't find any, you know, normally we go, oh, we can sell it by the half metre. It's brand new today, we can't find it to sell it. No, not we can't find it, but it's currently all in the bundles here. Whether we get more delivered, we can't tell you because there's nobody from the buying or the merchandising here today, and they normally tell us. So, at this moment, on this, what day is it, Saturday morning, at 9:33, the only way you can buy this fabric or that fabric is by buying it in the bundle. You get 1 metre of the panda, 1 metre of the spot on, 1/2 metre of the black, 1.5 metres of the optical white. 4 metres in total for £28.49. Okay? That seems very reasonable. Don't question it, just go with it. Right, then I've got the blue version. These are the blue pandas, 1 metre. You get 1 metre of the blue spot on, 1/2 metre of the black, and 1.5 metres of the optical white. £28.49. Both very, very popular. Is one more popular than the other, Hannah? Oh, pink's most popular. Then, quack first. So, these have moved. So you get 1/2 metre of the spot. You get 1 metre of the orange, 1 metre of the yellow, 1.5 metres of the optical white. Fabulous. Then this one, which is like a pastel, you get Elephant Never Forgets, this one's called. That's going to be funny. When the templates are sold out, nobody will know why this one's... In a few months' time, this bundle will appear again called An Elephant Never Forgets on a completely different show. So you get 1/2 metre of the spot on, 1 metre of the pale grey, 1 metre of the pale pink, and 1.5 metres of the vanilla. For 20... Oh, that one's only £27.49. Very good value. Very, very good value. 4 metres. Right, I've also got felt. Felt, I'll tell them now, Hannah, in a second. So you got the felt bundle there, 5 different felts, black, pink, blue, white, and orange. 30 centimetres square of each one, £4.49. Okay, now, how many of the bundle have I got left then? So, right, there's only one of these left. If you want the templates and the pattern, there's only one left. That's at 9:36 on Saturday morning. However, if you want to buy the pattern on its own, very, very, very limited, very, very, very limited number of these. It's just ones Hannah seems to have squeezed out from somewhere. £8.99. £8.99. Okay, I'm going before I get into trouble. Right, sorry, Janice.
Okay.
So you've sewn the...
So all I've done on the back is sewn the 2 side panels.
Okay,
on.
perfect.
That's a marking for the fold line,
Okay.
but I'll explain that to you in a bit
All right,
as well.
then.
So what you do then,
Yes.
right sides together, you machine down and you join the 2
Oh, okay.
sides.
Yeah.
So you use your notches.
Yes. And
So
also
I'm gonna
you've got a
start-
pocket that's flapping over there. You need to be careful
I'm
that
going
goes
to
in the right
start
place.
with the notch here,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to go straight to work this out here. Okay? So we just need to make sure that the pocket is attached flat and proper.
Okay.
And proper. So again, just make sure that pocket is in to the seam.
Okay.
Okay? Oops.
Oh, what are you doing?
It was joyful making this though.
Oh,
'Cause-
Sean says, cheeky, he is my boy. I haven't found him in a magazine. And he was in Thailand on holiday.
Ooh.
Hannah's very
Hannah
interested,
does things
Sean,
like that,
just so you
doesn't
know.
she, though? She goes to places like
She does
remote,
travel around the
doesn't
world. She went to
Yeah.
Cuba last year, didn't she?
Yeah.
She's going to New York in May.
Nice.
And where else? I thought there was somewhere else you got planned this year as well.
So we just do... So
Aren't you going on holiday with Paul? Oh, no, she's not going on holiday with Paul. Sean, she's not going on holiday with Paul. They were going to go to Japan together. Can you imagine?
them 2 together. Then again, it's nice to keep company.
Paul's just
isn't
come
it?
back from Cork, right, in Ireland, visiting friends in Cork, and every single picture was him in a pub holding a pint of Guinness. Right, and I said to him, did you not see scenery? He went, loads. Saw loads of scenery. I said, you did one picture of a seaside.
I went to Cork a few years ago because my grandparents, my grandmother was from Cork.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, she had 11 brothers.
Oh, yeah. I did a film called War of the Buttons, and it was based in Cork and Skibbereen and all around there.
really?
Yeah, it was lovely.
Kinsale I went to.
Oh,
It was
nice.
Lovely, lovely, isn't it, Kinsale?
People
Ireland's-
are really
Ireland's
lovely, aren't they?
lovely.
Yeah, yeah. Apart from all the rain.
So,
But the thing I found about Ireland that we filmed all over summer is you could start the day on a boiling hot sunny day, then it could pour down
then
for
pour
2
down.
hours, and then suddenly it was like a summer's day again.
yeah. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah. It's called the Emerald Isle because of all the rain. It keeps it all,
It's all green.
lush and
But
green.
England's very green,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Right,
Right,
okay.
so all we're going to do now is machine down the both sides. Okay. So, and now we've got a bit of weight.
Yes.
So again, just machine down.
Oh,
So this is slow going backwards. Struggling a bit here.
are you all right?
Yeah.
There you
That's
go,
it.
you're not pressing hard enough, Janice. Morning, I love the hair, Janice. It matches perfectly with John's shirt. That's the idea. Look, it's planned.
He took one look at me and he said, I know what shirt I'm wearing today.
How did I know you had orange hair then?
You what?
Did you send me a picture?
What?
How did I know to bring this shirt in, which I've never, ever,
I don't
ever
know. We're
worn before?
John, we're getting telepathic now.
Yeah.
We know each other that well
This
now.
shirt is ancient, right? And if I haven't worn it for years and years and years, why did I bring it in today?
How funny.
Because I didn't know your hair was that colour till
No,
you arrived, did
no.
I?
I didn't do it till last night. I did it last
Well.
night. Well, I've had my other half in hospital this week, so... That's another story.
Carol, I want to know who Andy is. She says, hello, John, Andy and Janice.
Hello.
You will not believe it. I found myself saying, sorry, Janice, as I turn my telly off to go into another room, I'm still watching on the other telly, it'll say. So she switched you off, Janis. Sorry, Janis, I'm just going into the other room. Turned you back on. Oh. That's what it's like, though, isn't it? People say, oh, it's just like you're there chatting in the room.
Well, we are.
Oh, he's on the other side soon. That's right.
It's like with me other half having that operation. I had to shower. I've got to tell the story. I was having to shower him because, of course, he's had a massive shoulder operation. And as I was showering him, I was singing If They Could See Me Now.
Oh, I thought you... Now, when she told us that story earlier in the office, right, she did hand movements, and I thought, I can't be in the same... Anyway, poor old Martin.
I'm not doing the hand movements.
No, you're too busy sewing. You'll get your fingers caught under.
So we have quite a lot.
So, he's had a new shoulder, has he?
He had ripped tendons, ripped guides, ripped muscles. Oh, been a big operation. Yeah. So, yeah, poor fella.
How long is it going to take, do they say, to recoup?
6 weeks.
So you've got to...
I'm having to cook, I'm having to clean, I'm having to do everything. Oh, I'm not used to it, I'm not used to cooking.
You're spoilt, you are.
I'm spoilt.
Right, OK, show us what you're doing.
He's ever such a good cook, though.
He's what?
He's a good cook.
Oh, no.
And he enjoys cooking. Yeah. So, right, so now what we've got to do is turn it right side out.
Let me just show you what you've got. So you've got almost like a tube,
if we turn it
you?
right side out.
OK. This is the right side out, here.
Try on me. Hold on a second.
There you go.
That's it. That's it.
There you
That's
go.
it.
Oh, Janis, you've missed a pocket.
Oh, how did I manage that? Oh,
Janis.
and I was doing so well.
That's too busy thinking of your Martin in the shower. That's what it was.
Aren't I naughty? Right,
Quick
anyway,
unpick.
it gives me a good chance to show people how to unpick quickly.
Oh, OK.
Seam ripper, right? What you do every other... Leave a gap, go into your thread. Leave a gap, go into your thread. Go into your thread. Leave. I was supposed to do this so I could show the public.
Oh, you did it on purpose?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was doing so well.
Are you going all the way?
So no, just to where the pocket is, really. That's
All right.
It's there.
You're unpicking the right seam?
Yeah. John, don't do that to me. So.
Right, so you've done one.
Yeah, and then when you go on the back,
Yeah.
they'll pull out quicker.
Hello? Oh, there you go.
So there you go. So now that's undone. So, no, it's not the bottom.
You didn't do the end.
Didn't do the end. End. That was talking, wasn't it? I never did the check the pocket into the seam. But if you look, see how easy that can be done.
Yeah. Well, admittedly, Janis, no, when they're making this at home, they're not going to have me whittering on the ear. They're not going to have Hannah showing her future husband's pictures.
That's it. Right, we're there. And I'll just quickly machine it down.
Jan's messaging. She says, hello, Janis and John.
Hello.
I made one of these in jungle fabric.
Oh, nice.
Right, when her grandson was born, it keeps his used as a nappy tidy, which is exactly what we said, and it looks nice too.
They do, don't they? She'll have to make another one now to keep something else.
Well, Hannah, you see, Hannah hasn't had a baby yet. She's not pregnant, but she's not had a baby yet, so she doesn't understand when you have a baby all the stuff that comes with it. She was like, why would you need a nappy holder? Why would you need this? Why would you need that? Just you wait, Hannah. When you and Jack have your first baby.
Right, that's
right.
It. So sorry about that, guys. So we're just going to machine down.
That's all right, Janis.
But that stitching to undo and do again is a great way of... I don't know what's going on here. Oops. I'm not having a very good morning, am I? That's it.
There you go. That's good.
I don't know why he keeps doing that to me today.
Anne wants to know, are you cooking under Martin's instructions? Yeah. You'd be learning then, won't you, how to cook?
I can cook, but I just don't do it that often. So
And you're
I went
not as
to
good as
college.
well, Tim.
I went to college for catering when I left school.
So when did you fit the accounting in?
I had to do it
At a later date? Oh,
yeah.
okay. You're right there.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, we'll cut that bit out.
So
When
there
it
we
goes
go.
out live, we'll cut that bit out.
So that's it now. Okay. So the next step is the sides.
Yep.
So what you have to do, and this is where the fold line comes in, what you have to do is make a box pleat.
Right.
Okay, so, and the way you have to do it is, you've got two of your seams
Yeah.
at the side, and what you normally do is press these
that
open.
one, yeah.
And what you do, you fold that seam into the middle,
Right.
and you stick a pin in.
Okay.
Okay.
So you've got tailor's tacks at the top, and is the notch, you match them to the notch at the bottom, is that what that, or was there a tailor's tack at the bottom that's come
It's
out?
a notch,
That's
isn't
the
it? But no, that notch, no, there wasn't no tailor's tacks on the bottom. I think they just...
Okay. Deborah says, I've been
Estimates.
unpicking loads of seams, so Janice's tips are useful, thank you. Can I just check, are you cutting
goes
the
into
top
fold.
and pulling, are you cutting the top thread and pulling the underneath thread?
It doesn't matter which way you do it.
Oh, it doesn't?
No, but I always go from the top
Okay.
and then pull from the bottom. So, but that
Yeah.
tip has saved hours because normally you're going down every stitch.
Yeah.
But that does it so quick. So what we're doing,
You put box pleat, inverted
you're
box pleat.
making a box pleat.
So that means your two top edges come together.
Yeah, and then you stick the pin in.
Yeah.
And then what you have to do is machine, stitch it. But the best way for you to do this is from the other side.
Right.
So,
Machine stitch across the top of the box
yeah,
pleat. Yeah.
across the top of the box plate, but I do it from that side.
Yeah.
And that's how I did it on there. So if I just do the other side first.
Yeah.
Again, just to show you, because this is the trickiest part. It
Oh, is
it took me ages to work out how to do this. Especially if, yeah, but you see, I'm a beginner with this,
Oh, okay.
organiser. With that, because I'm a...
Oh. I'll hold it, you point. So this is the bit we're doing here.
Yeah,
There's your box
yeah,
pleat in the middle
that's your
there.
I've done box pleats in bed linen and
Yeah, yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that, but never in this. So, and I was thinking, what's it telling me to do here? And
You
it
know, I've done box
took
pleats
me-
on little skirts that you've done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But I couldn't understand what the pattern was saying,
Yeah.
so I had to do it.
Sometimes when you read a
It's
pattern,
just-
if you know how to do something, sometimes if they word it differently,
Yeah.
you're thinking, oh, well, I wouldn't do a box pleat like that. And like you say, you always want to do it the way the pattern says if you're
Yeah.
demonstrating
If
it.
you're
yeah.
demonstrating
If
it,
somebody
so
had said to you,
Do a box
just do a
pleat.
box pleat in there, you'd
No,
have done it
it's
and not
done it.
thought. But
Done
you've
it, no
read
problem.
you've read the pattern and thought,
But the
oh,
pattern is like a bit...
yeah.
So again, all we're doing is that box pleat there. What you laughing at now? He's always having words in his ear, aren't you, John?
It's not my fault, Janice, that they're upstairs. It's because there's a lot of frisson between, or they're not telling in case Jack's watching, between Ginger Mike and Hannah.
Yeah. Now
Okay.
I'm turning this to the other side.
Yes.
So that I can just show where to stitch and straighten out. So that's where I would stitch.
Right.
Straight
across there. But don't catch the two top sections in your
No.
pleat.
So just do it
Yeah.
into the... So the way I do it, put the two pins in at the front to begin with.
Yeah.
So you can see the fold line. Then take them pins out.
Once you've pinned
pinned
it from this side.
this side, and then you machine straight across.
Right, I don't want to stress you anymore, but you only got 5 minutes.
Oh gosh. Well, to be honest, this is the hardest bit. So once you've done that on both sides, you then do the bottom.
Yes. What do you do to the bottom?
So with the bottom, you just... Right, with the
You've got
bottom...
5 minutes, don't worry. I don't want you to stress, but I
No.
just want you to know.
With the bottom, that's your bottom pattern.
The bottom's just a square then, is it?
Pattern
Or a
piece, yeah.
rectangle, like this.
And all you do your tailor's tack,
Yeah.
which I'll quickly just show you with embroidery thread, on the actual bottom pieces. So you
Yeah.
do your tailor's tack.
And what
in.
are you tailor tacking in? What is that the centre where this is going to go?
That's the centre where that's going to go exactly, yeah. So you've got two there, those. So your
If you don't
tailor's
do a
tack.
tailor's tack, could you just use one of your vanishing pens or something
Yeah.
like that?
So that's your tailor's tack. So what you do then, and you do it with both sides.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you take this off.
Oh, sorry, Janis. Just knock you over.
Take this off. Because once you do the bottom, there's your marking.
Yep.
You then do your notches. Always start at your notches.
Yeah.
So you've got your notch there, pin it round, join it to the centre there.
Yep.
Get the other centre.
You've got time to do it, Janis, don't you? You've got about 3 minutes, so. Unless there's something else you want to tell us about the top or the binding or anything.
I could do, because I was going to say that. That is explanatory.
Yes,
so you
yes,
just
yeah.
pivot the corners by just going round.
So do you go round all in one go?
No, well, I always do 4 just to make sure they're going to go.
So you've matched your notches
Yeah,
at
so
the sides there,
I'd actually
and
sew,
you pin all the way around, but then you'd only sew from.
yeah, or you can do it in panels, like you
Yeah.
could just do it there now, and then go round to the middle, and then go round. Your
So it's
4.
just one layer in the bottom,
yeah,
isn't it? Yeah.
yeah. And then what you do then, you turn it all back right side out.
So you've got the bottom in. We could just show it on this one now.
Yeah, we'll demonstrate on that one.
Yeah, let's take that out.
that's-
So this is the stage we're
If I
at
just
here
pop
to
that
start
there,
with.
because
Right?
that's isn't it like spring?
Yeah, well, yes,
You
yours is
know.
it's crack, crack, yours, you see.
And
You see, so now don't worry if you're like Janis, you've got a soggy bottom, baggy bottom, because that will hang out at the beginning, right? That will
yeah,
hang
like
out there.
that.
Right,
'cause you
okay.
do the bottom
So,
afterwards.
you've got it, so this is the stage we're at here, but we've still got raw edge. This is all encased.
So once you have your bottom on, it'll look exactly like that.
Yeah, but we haven't
So
got
then,
this bit.
all
have
you
we?
do then, you bind it. All that you start the binding.
When do you, hang on, stop. When do you put stop, listen to me, stop, Janis. When do you put this in? Because once...
Right, what I'm going to say, the first thing you do, you don't join them together yet.
Oh, okay.
You bind this first, which is that bit.
Just the opening of the neck there.
Just the opening of the neck
Oh,
you bind.
okay.
So the way you bind that
This is a good tip because we wouldn't have known that.
is you bind it. So you fold that in half.
Yeah. So you
you've
made
got,
your own bias
and out the binding,
yeah.
you've got it, and then you just literally do your binding,
Yeah,
1/4 of an inch seam,
yeah,
cut that off,
yeah.
turn it over,
Yeah.
slip stitch it at
Oh,
the back.
so that's all finished. That bit
And
of
that
binding
bit's
across
finished.
here, just look on the blue one for me.
Yeah.
This bit of binding here
Is then done.
is all done. Before you do anything, before you seam anything together, that little bit of binding there is done and
It's done
finished.
first.
Right, okay.
Done first. And then the rest of it is then binded round.
Bound from that
Yeah,
seam there where
there,
you started,
all
right
the way
round.
round. So you then go in over the both together.
Oh,
and
yeah,
binding it
I
round.
was getting confused because a lot of these wall hangings, you have to put the coat hanger in before you
Yeah,
stitch
no.
it, but because you're open there,
Because that's open,
you can
you
put the
don't.
so that's
Yeah.
good if you've got to travel because you
Yes.
can take the hanger out, couldn't you? And fold it up.
Well,
and
that's what
everything
I
like
did today, because when you got the cardboard in the bottom, I literally went zoom,
Yeah.
zoom, zoom, and it,
that. Yes,
Folds
because
up
what you've done
lovely.
in the bottom is you've
Yeah.
taken some very stiff cardboard.
yeah, like that.
Don't show the other side.
No, I won't, don't worry. And then you just cover it, just cover a piece of cardboard.
And there was enough fabric in the bundle that we sent
Yeah,
you to do that
yeah,
as well. So you just
plenty.
covered the bottom.
So that's your bottom.
Oh, so it's the same shape
Oh,
as
no,
that
that's
was your
that.
bottom that's sewn into there. But
Your bottom's
basically,
here
you just
somewhere.
slide in your piece of cardboard.
Yeah.
There it is. There it
Into
is.
the bottom.
So you slide that into there. Because like Hannah was just saying, if you have one of these for when your grandchildren come to stay,
There's
it
a
might
bottom.
not be, it might be a sewing room or a spare bedroom full stop, and you don't want this out all the time.
No.
So you could take the cardboard out, take the hanger out,
Yeah.
and you could still roll it up and put
And
it in,
roll
and then
it
when
up.
they come to visit, you just get it out and they'll be there
Yeah.
for... Do you know what as well? Is when they're a baby, use it for their nappies, but as they get older, you could put toys in there or
Anything,
anything
yeah.
organising-wise, couldn't you? And then you just get your lovely finished one like that. And I love that the fact that it's got that great big box pleat in the side,
In
so you've
the
got that
sides,
depth. Because
yeah.
a lot of these are just very flat, aren't they? Whereas you can just go that.
Well, they're the only type I've made on the show, you see, is the
Yes.
flat ones. So when I had to do this, and the way the pattern isn't clear, I thought that's the one thing I have got to get across to the
Exactly.
viewer. So
Right, Janis is
that
back in
box
an
pleat.
hour,
So-
doing a quilt as you go. Oh, Colorado
Colorado.
log
Quilt.
cabin,
Yeah.
that one. Anyway, we'll see you in an hour.
Okay,
Janis.
see you in a bit. Bye.
Right. Right, the bundle is sold out. I've just got the pattern on its own, but I've got very, very, very limited amount of patterns. $8.99. Okay. Then, oh no, it's not that one. It's not that one. It's not that one because you can't get the template. You can't get the template. You just get the pattern. Right, okay. So, bundles-wise, pink pandas. You get 1 metre of pink panda, you get 1 metre of the pink spot, you get half a metre of black and 1.5 metres of optical white. £28.49. Now, we've done it as a separate bundle because you might want to make something different for your, kind of out of your fabric. So, and this is brand new fabric today. This panda fabric is brand new today. Today, the only way you can buy it, they've bundled it all in these bundles, put all in these bundles. So I don't know if we'll be getting it again in the future. Blue panda, metre of the blue panda, metre of the blue spot on, half a metre of black, and 1.5, it's not Janis, 1.5 metres of the white, optical white, £28.49. An elephant never, quack next. Half a metre of the yellow spot on, 1 metre of the orange, 1 metre of the yellow, 1.5 metres of the optical white, £27.49. And an elephant never forgets. Never forget where you're coming from. Half a metre of the spot, 1 metre of the grey, 1 metre of the pink, 1.5 metres of the vanilla. £27.49. Felt. Oh, that's gone. Oh, it's underneath the auction, underneath the auction. Don't go anywhere. I've got, now I'll do that panel. Who was it? Was it Lynn that wanted it? I'll do that panel straight away when we come back, so it's very limited. See you in 3.
Join us on Facebook. Simply search for The Sewing Quarter and like our page for the latest news and more.
Tune in on Monday the 9th of April when we're joined by brand new designer Julia Fallon. Julia is a dressmaker who creates her own patterns. With over 40 years of sewing experience, she now also runs craft workshops in her design studio. She will first be demonstrating her Bianca Coatigan at 9 AM. With its waterfall front, this comfortable wool jacket is a stylish must-have look to add to your wardrobe. At 11 AM, Julia will be showing us her Julia t-shirt. This boxy jersey top has 2 neckline choices and promises to be both simple and sophisticated. So tune in to meet Julia at 9 AM and 11 AM on Monday the 9th of April, only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78 and Sky's Channel 678. We've got something amazing coming for all fans of Tilda, as we've got a TV exclusive on Tilda's brand new book, Sunshine Sewing. We have the TV exclusive until the end of April, so get your copy from us before anywhere else and pore over Tilda's latest sewing creations. The brand new book features 3 full-size quilts as well as pillows, soft toys and fabric bowls, all made in Tilda's charming style. You'll be able to delve into 12 brand new summer projects and get inspired by her countryside themed designs. So add some sunshine into your life with Tilda's brand new book, Sunshine Sewing, available on our website now. Don't forget, shopping with us is easy and simple. You can just contact us at 0800 112 4433 and speak to our UK-based call centre to place an order, or shop online with us at www.sewingquarter.com.
On Thursday the 12th of April, we're joined by master quilter Lucy Brennan in the studio. Lucy will be making an All-Stars mini quilt which was designed by Nicola Calver and was first seen in Love Patchwork and Quilting magazine. This brightly coloured mini quilt combines 3 classic techniques of flying geese, half square triangles and economy units to create a striking finish. Lucy will be showing us how to master this lovely quilt, which is available in 3 colourways of pinks, purples and greens. So tune in to make a mini quilt that will create a big impact. Join us on Thursday the 12th of April at 8 AM, only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78 and Sky Channel 678.
Sue from Somerset. No. I'm only hiding it because they're very, very, very limited. And she's missed out 3 times. The 3 times we've had it in, she's missed out on it. So I'm going to hide it for now. I don't know if you're a phone buyer or a web buyer, but Sue from Somerset, it's time for the panel that you want. And I've literally got so few, I'm frightened that they're going to go before you're ready to buy it. Okay, ready? It's the panel to make this. It's the panel. Go, because they're limited. Go quickly. I'm only saying it because I don't want anybody to miss out, and especially Sue from Somerset. She's wanted this panel. Oh, now if it's in your basket, it doesn't mean it's yours. You need to check out, Sue. Check out straight away, because it's... Or anyone that's got it in. Right, sorry. Right, there are now more people got that in their baskets. Oh, Sue, let me know if you got it, and everybody else, because there's too many people got it in their baskets. Now, you might want a little bit of fabric to go with. No, I've got more of this, haven't I? No, I've got more than... Yes, I've got plenty of this. This is the only other fabric from that collection that we have. Today. Okay, if anyone's got a... Oh, Jack, if you're passing by with a smoothie, Hannah wouldn't say no to the smoothie as well. Here we go. So now this is where if you checked out already on your panel and you think, oh, I want some of that to go with it, you can now check out on this and you still only pay 1p&p. That's what's so fantastic about the way we work. Now, they're diagonal. They look diagonal on there, but they're actually on the straighter grain. There you go. It was me, I was just holding it in a funny angle. It's the Art Gallery Rosewater Squares from the Nest range, £7.99 for half a metre. That's going to look gorgeous with the... I'm going to show you the panel, but the panel sold out. You see, it goes beautifully. Is it on there? Oh, no, it's not on there, look. No, it's not on there. We sold so many hundreds of these panels. Anyway, and the fabric's gorgeous, the fabric. But anyway, that goes beautifully with the panel. I'll just show you quickly. Look. But obviously the panel's sold out, so I need to not hide it, but push it away. I need to put the panel away. £7.99 for half a metre, that is. Right, I'm going to go over and do other Fabricos now, aren't I? I've got so much to show you. Hannah's very excited because she's not seen the Roald Dahl fabric before. So shall we do that first, then? Let's do Roald Dahl first. What's the matter? Were you in shock? No, never mind. Right, now. When I had this fabric to start with, as you can see, I haven't got the whole range. I've only got a selection of it. We sold it by the half metre. Today, what they've done is they've created bundles for it to go in. So I've got 4 different bundles with Roald Dahl fabric in. Excuse me. Which one would you like to see first? James and the Giant Peach, first of all. One of Hannah's favourite ever books. Oh, okay. She said she hasn't read the book because of her issues with words, but she's watched the film. So, can I just say, let's get on with the fabric, right? I don't need the history of you and Roald Dahl. Thank you very much indeed. You get James and the Giant Peach fabric, 2 of them, and then 3 complementary fabrics, half a metre of each. So if you've not seen this before, have a look. It's wider. That's your half a metre. Now have a good look at that, because you've got James the Giant Peach, and you've got all the characters on there. You've got the peach on there. There's a Quentin Blake illustration, obviously. So you get half a metre of each of those fabrics. You get half a metre of that one, and then you get half a metre of the Giant Peach itself. Let me just show you. Then you get half a metre of the Giant Peach itself. Again, these are 60 inches wide, remember. Half a metre of that. It's like they're all tumbling from the sky, isn't it? And then you've got maize, mint and bright orange to go with. Now remember, they're 44 inches wide because they're Spectrum solids. It's only the James and the Giant Peach, the Roald Dahl fabric, that's 60 inches wide. So you get 2.5 metres. Look at the price, £19.49. And don't they look gorgeous together? Don't they look lovely together? Half a metre of each, £19.49. Do what did you say? Oh, on your telly, apparently this is looking very red. It is bright orange. It is a bright, bright orange. It's not there. On my telly, it looks orange, see, but on the still, on the two tellies I've got here, it looks bright, bright orange. Yeah. Anyway, that is a bright orange, so it's going to go beautifully with it. So that's nice, isn't it, right? Right, okay, this one, I think the person who created the bundles, because I haven't done these, Hannah and I haven't done these this week, I think they've got their stories muddled up a little bit, but it's fine, because they're both Roald Dahl. So, they've called it the BFG bundle, which this is. This is BFG. Look at him with his ears. Look at the words. Some of the words on it are fantastic. Oh, no, I'll read them out. Hannah won't be able to read them out. Wondercrump, Wondercrump, Hopscotchy, Wopsy Whiffling, Zip Fizzing down there, Jumbly, Snodgecumber. Isn't it lovely? Which one did you just see? Where's that? Oh, there. Gloriumptious. Oh, yes, there as well. Anyway, so you get half a metre of that. Now, it's called the BFG bundle, but the next one isn't from BFG. The next one's from Willy Wonka. Is that right? Charlie and the Chocolate... What did I say? I said Willy Wonka. Sorry, yeah. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So that's not from BFG. That's from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Come with me. Is that one? And you'll see. Don't sing in the book, obviously. You can tape that and add it to the book. Oh, no, I've got the book, the fabric, I mean. £19.49. So that's that one. That's that one, that's that one, that's that one. Then you've got the complementary fabrics. I mean, it is beautiful. It's just, if you get sherbet, you get violet, and baby blue. So obviously, if your child is an aficionado, they're going to go, that's not BFG, but it's lovely fabric. I said this is the fabric that Neil, our boss, would like. Oh, to you or to me? Okay, Amy from Chester says, hello, John, these fabrics make fantastic reading pillows with a pocket for your book. Oh, Amy, nice idea. Oh, did she? We made one of those in the past. Oh, I didn't know that. We've made one of those in the past. Wasn't with this fabric, though, because this fabric's new. Next. Now, the next two bundles are slightly different. You haven't got as much fabric in the next two bundles. That's it. Fantastic Mr. Fox. I'll show you this, first of all. Why is it suddenly gone? Boiling hot in here. Is Chris just playing with the buttons again? Right, here we go. Fantastic Mr. Fox fabric. Fantastic Mr. Fox. I love the fact he's like dancing and stomping and carrying his bag of loot. So you get half a metre of the Fantastic Mr. Fox. And then you get half a metre of, it looks like Vienna orange. I can look. Dark green, Vienna orange, and glacier grey are the three. So as you see, you get less fabric in this one. You get 2 metres in this one. One designer and 2... you stay on that fabric just for a second. Excuse me. Oh, I was watching my friend Adina on her channel yesterday, and she's really not very well at all. And she'd obviously given the keyword of like, oh, go and look at that ring. And when they went to look at the ring, they didn't go to it. And she was like this, scuffing down. She got her water out. She was like guzzling away. And then she suddenly went, oh, hello. And she said, can I just have a hot honey and lemon, please? Can I just have a whiskey, please? Anyway, £14.49 for 2 metres of fabric. Little fox. It's not loot in his bag. What's in his bag? They look like little. I don't know the story, so maybe you could look. They're feathers. Oh, no! Oh, I've just realised what it is. I've just realised what that is. They're chicken's legs and feathers. Oh. Right, okay, let's see. Yeah. Now, I like this one, though. I like this one. Look at these mice. This is from the witches. Look at these mice. Having a bath. Look at the one by the teacup going, hey, hey, hey. Like that, aren't they? And then look at the one on the ladder. Ooh, what's up here? What's this up here? You can just see them saying it, can't you? So it's the witch's quick sea mice, ½ metre. And then I love this bundle because they bundle it with 2 spot-on fabrics. You've got sky and you've got sand. Oh, it's not working. I'm going to song way up. There you go. So remember, this one is wider. This is 60 inches wide, this one. These are 44 inches wide. Metre and a half for £14.49. So they are your Roald Dahl fabrics I can offer you today. There it is on the still. And there's the bundle. Oh, now, the ones I can offer by the ½ metre, I now will. Peaches first, both of them. Okay. Oh, I see. All the ones I've got here, I said that wrong then. All the ones I've got here I can offer. It's the other ones from the launch that I can't offer today. So this is James and the Giant Peach, now available by the ½ metre. So if you want to see, you might be wanting to make curtains out of this, or something for a child's bedroom or something, or playroom, and you might want to make something else, make a big cushion or a bean bag. It's £4.99 for ½ metre. Okay, so this is ½ metre. We sell in ½ metre increments. So if you're buying on the web and it says quantity, 1 unit is ½ metre. If you want 3 metres, you have to write in 6 units. They do all come joined together, unlike the bundles. Yeah, oh, that's the point. So if you were to buy the bundle that had this in and you bought 2, you won't get a metre of this, you'll get 2 ½ metres of it. But if you want a bigger piece, you could buy this by the ½ metre. Sounds complicated, doesn't it? But that, obviously, when you buy it off the roll, it comes in the size of piece of fabric that you've ordered. That's £4.99 by the ½ metre. Oh, Sue, I got it. I'm so excited. Oh, Sue, thank goodness. Nearly dropped my phone when you said, go, 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 go. Love you, love the show. You're brightening up this rainy Saturday. Oh, is it raining? Looks a bit sunny. Oh, we haven't got any windows. Don't know why I'm looking up. Well, you've got a hole in the roof that's got a little patch on it, and I can see round the patch. And it looks like the sunshine coming in. It is a bit like a prison, isn't it? Well, look at the walls. Anyway. Oh, by the way, that's not a real wall, just so you know. Only because somebody asked what it was like having a real wall behind me, and it's not, it's wallpaper. Just so you know. That's how we can put pins in it. I've now got the big peaches on their own. Oh, look, this looks lovely with my shirt, look. I could make myself a cummerbund, couldn't I? Hannah thought that I was wearing this shirt today because she's just repotted her cheese plant. Look. A cummerbund. Do you not know what a cummerbund is? No, it's when you wear a dinner suit and the bit between your trousers and your dress shirt, you know your dress shirt pattern finishes there and it's flat. This is the kind of wide satin pleated. Okay, she's never been to a function where people wear tuxedos. Anyway, it's fine. Jack. Yeah. I bet Jack doesn't go to functions like that either. Anyway. Those of you who are watching, and weren't watching earlier, Hannah's found a new boyfriend, Sean's son Jack. He's 24. He's a bodybuilder, travels the world. Oh, fitness instructor, not bodybuilder, sorry, fitness instructor. And yeah, very different. Oh, she's getting very defensive of her boyfriend already. And poor old Jack doesn't know. But Jack's got no idea. Sean sent in the picture and Hannah went, yes, he'll do. Thank you very much. Lorraine, your grandson came a very close second. So sorry. It was the travelling that to Thailand. What's the matter? I don't know why they're making... I don't know what's making me laugh. I need food. I'm fine. Right. Yeah, she likes the one that's been to Thailand, Jack, with the... What's that? What's they call them fanny bags in America, don't they? What are they called? Like with the zip, the bum bag, that's it. Right. What's best to keep all your safe, you know. Oh no, what's the matter? No, not travelling to each other, travelling around the world, because Jack sent a picture of him in Thailand, whereas your grandson sent a picture, I think, in Peterborough, wasn't he? And she hates weddings, so. Oh, there you go, tell her he can travel. She doesn't know what she's missing. Well, she'll be coming to Festival of Quilts. If she's not married to Jack by then, she'll be at Festival of Quilts. There we go. This is the Roald Dahl BFG fabric, $4.99 half metre. 100% cotton, 60 inches wide. Maggie sent in a picture. Blimey, that was quick, Maggie. She's made 2 cushions. Did we have that other fabric the first time round? Yeah, I think it must have sold out. And oh, like your chair. Oh, like the fire. Oh, now haven't we seen this house before? Yes. No, oh, I'm too busy staring at the pictures. You can tell a lot by looking around, you know, not just at the cushion, but the chair and the fireplace and things like that. Anyway, $4.99. BFG, it's nice, isn't it? Okay. Now, the next one is from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Okay. By the half metre. I like this one because even if you're not into Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, you just love sweeties. Look. It's the Lick Swishy Sweet fabric. I just think that would look really, really cute as curtains, wouldn't it? Or a beanbag or something in a child's bedroom. $4.99. Remember, it's 60 inches wide. Lovely weight of cotton. Really beautiful quality cotton. Machine washable. Bunting. You could do bunting if you want for the village fete. Sweet tables at the wedding. Wayne could rent you one of those. You know our Wayne that works here as a producer now, occasionally. Bunting with sweets on round or tablecloth. Got Mr. Fox now, fantastic Mr. Fox. I didn't realise there were blooming chickens in his bag. Let's look at him dancing this time instead of him running away with a bag. Is that what he's doing? Yeah, I'm sorry, I haven't read the book. But it's a fox, it's nature, isn't it? That's what foxes do. Don't they? Hannah says the foxes round her way don't wear clothes. Funny foxes. Right, last but not least in the Roald Dahl. Love this one. Look. This is the Witch's Quixie Mice. Look, I love it. One's having a bath. Is that a teacup he's having a bath in? One's eating out food out of an egg cup. One that's going up a ladder. Cute, aren't they? Make cushions from it for your... Oh, God, you got these in your garden, Nana. You could make curtains for your summer house. You know, you've got your garden, your little table. Yeah. Okay. Right. What, like a horse trough? Oh, there was a horse trough outside the garden. That's gone. There's a lot of movement going on around Hannah's house. She's a bit worried because where she is, down her lane, it's just a little lane like that. But there's a big, like a little village green opposite their houses, and then next to the village green, there's like somewhere something's been knocked down. It's just been a car park for years and years, and she's worried they're going to build flats or something in there now. Yeah, she makes Karen, the flatmate, live in the front bedroom anyway, so now she's got her garden furniture. Right, next. We can do the bee range because I've never seen this before and I love it. These are just, oh, excuse me. I do apologise. Oh, we're extremely limited, there's no bundle, I'm just selling these by the half metre. If you were watching Lucy recently, she did a heart quilt and a circle quilt out of some of these. Which way am I going first? Hexes. Oh, okay, what we've been allocated today is very, very limited. Hannah's reckoning that they've put it somewhere else for another project with Lucy or something. I think it's lovely because you've got the hexes, which is like the honeycomb that the bees have made with the flowers and the bees. So Lewis and Irene, 100% cotton, 40 inches or 42 inches wide. It's called Bee Kind. It's pre-shrunk. It's lovely. I love the colours in there as well. £5.99. Oh, no, very limited. Please, if you know you want it, please check out... Oh, it's got such a lovely feel to it. Please check out your basket as soon as you can. And that's not me adding undue pressure. It just means you'll miss out if you don't. So that's that one. Then if I go to the floral one, this is pretty. Again, same range, Lewis and Irene. What I'm showing you here is a metre, remember, so this is 2 units. This would be 2 units. Just so you know, the Roald Dahl bundles are very, very popular. Very, very, very popular. This is so cute. Forget-me-nots, alliums. Are they roses or poppies, do you think? Poppies. Oh, it's because it's called poppies. Oh, look, it says allium and poppies. There's me. Doing the flowers. I hadn't even looked up at the graphics. $5.99 half metre, 100% cotton, pre-shrunk cotton. Now, what I love about this is it says it's got a light sage background, right? The light sage is actually other flowers. I don't know if you can even see that on your telly, but behind the big colourful flowers at the front, the background is done with little, almost like gypsophilas. And the bumblebees. Oh, John, I'm wetting my... Oh, okay. The Mo is doing the birdie dance. The fox. Not Mo. Mo isn't doing the birdie dance. The fox is doing the birdie dance. I said he was dancing because he's going to collect the birds in the bag. And then Sean said... Oh, Sean's message doesn't want to come through. I'll carry on looking at the... Oh, it says, oh, John, I wet myself laughing so much, Jack will kill me when he gets home. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yes, she meant Sean, Hannah's mother-in-law. Exactly. $5.99. Lewis and Irene, allium and poppies on light sage from the Bee Kind range. Haven't got much of it, though. Haven't got much of it today. Sorry, oh, it's about to sell out, that one. Now, I've got this one. It's gorgeous. Hannah's just snorted upstairs in the gallery, and it was when they're very near to the microphone, they're very sensitive. Now, there's no bees on these. Lavender, I love these. Now, my friend Dulcie makes lavender bags and sells them at the Morton in Marsh Country Show in September. Sage background first. On the telly, let's have a look. On the telly, it's looking a little bit... It's a lovely, fresh, I would have called it mint green rather than sage green back. Oh, look, it's gorgeous. Nice. Yeah, on one of my tellies here, on the little telly, it looks a bit grey, but on my two big tellies, it looks lovely. Quilted coat. Oh, do you know what? In the, what's that, is it called? We've got a little book, and it's got 40 retro patterns, like an apron and a tea cozy, home sewn home. The padded coat hangers in this would look lovely, wouldn't they? Or lavender bags. Nice. I have so much lavender in my front garden that Dottie comes around and almost harvests it for her lavender bags. Or binding, Hannah's saying. It's nice. Are we all right with stock for this one, or was this low as well? Oh, they're all low. They're all low. Okay. And then I've got the same one. Now, isn't it funny? It's the same lavender, but it looks completely different because it's got a white background. Excuse me. So Hannah's going to get this. She's going to eau de coat it and make garden cushions. Oh, apparently Shazza, is Shazza watching? Oh, she might be visiting Elaine. What time is it? It's Saturday. Oh, she might be at work today. Oh, good. Oh, I hope Elaine's going to be all right. She comes home. Elaine is Shazza's neighbour and friend. No. Right, okay. Cat panel. Here we go. Cat panel. Oops. It's a panel, 60 centimetres wide, 60 centimetres this way, selvage-wise, 112 the width of fabric lengthwise. We love this. We've had to keep reordering and reordering this one. Macawa fabric, good quality cotton. So we've seen the top two. Shall I move it up? So there you go. I can't go any higher than that. You'll have to do the last bit. Oh, there you go. Just. Oh, it's still me. Got a photograph from Deborah. That was very close to my face then. Oh, she made a quilt for her gorgeous granddaughter using the kitty panel. Oh, nice. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Nice floor. That's nice, isn't it? So the kitty panel, she's cut up the kitty panel, look. And she's put other fabric behind. Nice. I've got some other fabric as well, but not that one. Oh, only two. I've only got two kitty fabrics. So the panel was there. You just saw the panel then. Same range. Is this Scattered Cats? I think this one's on green. It's funny how you remember the names, isn't it? Scattered Cats on green, $5.99 for half a metre. Lovely, isn't it? Also, have you seen that advert on telly for Halifax Building Society, I think it's, or Halifax Bank they're called now, with Top Cat? How does that work? Because there's another one, isn't there? It's got the Flintstones. Well, I know it's about getting a mortgage, but I was more worried about, do people still watch Top Cat? Or will it only be people our age that remember it? See, it made me, I didn't like Officer Dibble. There you go. Oh, sorry, that's the Kitta Scatty on green. No. Anna Barbara. This one's called Outline Peach. Kitty Peach Outline. $5.99 for half a metre. It's nice, isn't it? Honestly, what is wrong with everybody today? Whereabouts? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. I couldn't see the thread, but it's gone now. Well, something is tickling them upstairs and I can't see it. Anyway, I'm so sorry if you tuned in for a professional presentation today, because you're certainly not getting it, are you? I blame Janis. $5.99, half a metre. I've got to move on, look. It's halfway through the show, and I've still got loads to show you. Do you want to go and do that now? Oh, right, okay, the bee fabric for what we had today is all sold out. All sold out. I've got the panel here, so I'll go over there and do Fruity Friends, shall I? Right. I do apologise about my tickly throat today. It's because I ate my strawberries a bit too quickly in the break, I think. Right. This is I'll do the panel first. I'll do the panel first because the panel's, just so you know what the whole story is about. This is another panel from Macau that absolutely flies out the door. 8 different panels, cactuses, flamingos, pineapples, anything, cocktails. Summery, 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 gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Sorry, what did you say? I was just listening to what Hannah was saying, I didn't quite understand. She said she's going to make 2 sets of cushions. These are when little Paul comes round to party in the evening, or Jack, of course. And Sian, because obviously, how Sian, you'll have to meet Hannah's mum, won't you, before the wedding? She's on the Sewing Facebook Friends. Let me start again. Sewing Quarter Facebook Friends page. Anyway. So if you've got that panel for $5.99, you may want a mega bundle. Now, what I need to tell you is not all of these fabrics are available by the half metre. I've only got 4 today. So some of these fabrics in here are only available so for example, the chalky stripes. That's only available now in the mega bundle. And red apples, they're only available in the mega bundle now. You get 7 meters of fabric. I'll go through them all. So you don't get the panel in here. You have to, if you want the panel's separate. This is the mega bundle, right? So you get flamingos on, they call it white, but it's like a cream color. You get these gorgeous little cactuses. You get the green apples with little faces on them. You get the floral on blue. You get the red apples. You get the green gingham. You get the cherries on white, and half a metre of all of these, remember, half a metre of all these. Then you get the cherries on, they call it a blue, I think, this one, don't they? Like a turquoise. Not cherries, gingham turquoise. Then you've got pineapples. Then you've got flamingos on pink. Then you've got gingham in orange. Then, this is lovely, you've got the floral on the white background, chalky stripes, and the yellow gingham. All of that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 meters, half a metre of each for $83.49. So how much was the panel? £6, was it? Or £7? $5.99, £6. So you could have the lot for like £89, couldn't you really? $5.99, you say, is that £6? Yeah, so £6, that's $89.40. It's just under £90, you get the whole lot, including the panel. For the whole collection, half a metre of each is $83.49, and add the panel to it, which is $5.99. Nice, isn't it? They're lovely. £83.45. Now, as I say, that's the mega bundle there. That's the panel, 2 separate things. Now, I can offer you some of these fabrics by the half metre. The ginghams are still in stock, and you'll find those on the website. I've just got to tell you which 4 I've got, then you can make your mind up. So I've got flamingos on pink. I've got flamingos on white. I've got orange pineapples, and I've got that gorgeous cactus fabric. They're the only 4 fabrics I can offer you today on the half metre. As I say, the ginghams are on the website. The red apple and the chalky stripes, there's none left at all apart from what's in the mega bundle. That's right, isn't it? Okay. Pink flamingos by the half metre. Is this the right way up? Yep. Now, you might have been watching last weekend, Janis made a romper suit out of the flamingo. She made it out of the flamingos on white, but we also had the flamingos on pink available, $5.99 for half a metre, obviously. Nice. How weird. Oh, there you go, that way. I couldn't figure out how that one was folded. Then we've got the flamingos. I think they call it flamingos on white, but it's definitely a lovely creamy colour. It's not pure white. It's not a pure white. And that's not a shadow of a flamingo there. That's the... There you go. $5.99 for half a metre. Then the pineapple one. I think I called it orange pineapple, but it's the only pineapple. It's the only pineapple one. It's because on the panel, you've got pineapples of different colours, haven't you? They do call it orange pineapple, though, but we've only got it in the colour orange. You see, it's just called pineapple on the... Fruity Friends pineapples on the side of here. Oh, we added the orange, maybe. Orange Pineapples fabric by Makawa from Fruity Friends. Look at their little faces. Hello. I don't know how... Where do they come from, pineapples? I know it comes from a pineapple tree. What country do they come from? Oh, from the Caribbean? Do they come from the Caribbean? Oh, Cuba. Oh, they might have come from the Caribbean, though. Well, anyway. I love... This is my favourite. Isn't it lovely? Cactus print. Now, Jo Carter, in one of our Simply Sewing recently, has done a cactus, hasn't she? Oh, is it Love Patchwork and Quilting? Sorry. Hannah said, I think you'll find actually, John, it was Love Patchwork and Quilting. Just like that. Yes, no. But then I suppose it is quilted, isn't it? Because it's like a quilted cactus. But it looks like one of these with a little flower on the side. It's lovely. Are they still alive? I bought Hannah cactuses when she moved into a new house. $5.99 for half a metre. Not seen that one. I've not seen the cactuses on Instagram. McBabe. That's all right. I don't need a picture. Oh, I've still got more fabric. I thought I'd finished, but I've got more fabrics. Got some more. Right, I'll do these this way round, I think, if that's all right. This one's called Oh Dear. I love it. I've only got one Oh Dear. It's just Oh Dear on cream. Yep, Oh Dear on cream. Now, if you remember, in fact, I might be able to find it for you. Just look at this fabric. It's cute, isn't it? $5.99 for half a metre. Just you stay there, because I've tidied the rail up just over here on the other side of the studio. Oh, Little Dear, it's called. Little Dear. Sorry, Little Dear. Oh, now, how funny. Here it is. I found it now. Yeah, not Little Dear as is expensive, but as in Little Dear. Here, look. This is the dress that Amanda Wyatt made, look. Just to give you an example, obviously we're just selling this fabric by the half metre. But how cute is that? If you are going to use it in a dress, how cute is that? Or, it doesn't have to be for a dress. You could use it for all sorts of things, couldn't you? Bedrooms, pram cover, maybe if you're going to make a pram cover. It's called Little Dears on cream. Now again, this is the other way around. This is called cream, but it's more of an ivory white, the background of this one. But it's so cute, isn't it? We've got some of these in our village. Some of these Little Dears with the white spots on the back. Oh, lavender. Norma, I'm sorry, today I haven't got any more. We think there's more somewhere in the building, but of my allocation today. Yeah, my allocation for today is all sold out. We think it's been saved for some project, the one the designers is doing or something like that, but we can't tell. Anyway, that's cute. This is cute. Sorry about that, Nora, my love. Okay, I'll finish that one. Sorry, I'm too busy. Now, I've got nesting bluebirds now in 2 different colours. Got the first one on cream. Now, I'm sure Amanda used this one on one of her projects, but I can't find it. Anyway. Oh, I know. It could have been a part make, couldn't it? She could have used this one as a demonstration. Now, again, I'm showing you a meter here, aren't I? That's so cute. Now, I know we're not allowed to say Disney, but it's very much like an old-fashioned... Do you remember when Cinderella, or was it Snow White? Oh, which one is it? When they all come round, help her get dressed and make the ball gown, don't they? Is that Cinderella? But then I'm sure there's a scene in Snow White where all... Yes, the birds help Cinderella clean, but don't they make Snow White a dress? Anyway, I don't know. John, I can see you in a shirt made from the flamingos on white or the pink. You should try it, Christine in Durham. I know, but I'd have to find time to make it, Christine. Time is very, very short of the essence at the moment, I'm afraid. But you're right. Oh, it's over there. I was going to show, but I'll show you later when I go back. $5.99 for half a metre. Beautiful cotton, this. Really, really lovely cotton. And what a fabulous print. Beautiful print. Now, I've also got the same print in rose. The background is rose pink or petal pink or blush pink. And this is so vintage. With the pink background, it looks so vintage. I think it's so cute. Now, Ginger Mike's girlfriend's got a skirt made out of this. She likes vintage clothing. Nesting bluebirds, it's called. Nesting bluebirds on rose. Like lovebirds. They look like lovebirds, don't they? I know they're bluebirds. No, bluebirds. The difference between a blue I do apologise. There's a difference between a blue bird and a blue tit is what I was going to say. Oh, honestly. But it came out completely wrong then. I do apologise. It really is one of those days. And it's Saturday as well. $5.99 for half a metre. Get Janis back in, that's what we need. With a Colorado Cabin quilt. She'll be here in 14 minutes. Oh no, 17 minutes she'll be here. Okay, now I'll just show you this other one as well. Because it's like, this is like, you know when the, I don't know what they call it, you know when all the birds all get together and they make fabulous shapes like that and they're following the wind currents. Is it starlings that do it? Here we go, look at this. These are bluebirds soaring in the wind. That one's not finished. Oh, that was their pre-make. That wasn't, oh, anyway. Just put that one there. So we got this one, bluebirds on, is it, do they say cream or white? Cream. Again, for half a metre, it's, oh, I'll show you properly, hang on. There you go. It's cute, isn't it? So it's they're bluebirds on cream in the So Darling range. $5.99, really lovely, lovely cotton, Lewis and Irene. 44 inches wide, machine washable. Oh, I've got an update on pineapples from Marcia. Even though she lives in the northwest, she's from Brazil. Pineapples come from Brazil as well. And they grow like agave plants, not in a tree. Oh, hang on then. So we said pineapple tree. There's no such thing as a pineapple tree then. It was Hannah that said pineapple tree as well. What is it then? Are they upside down coming out the ground? Of what? Underneath. You're just not describing this very well. All she's saying, Marcia, is it comes out the bottom. And I can't quite figure out what she means. She's going to show me a picture of how they're grown. Oh, wait, you see, now I thought, oh no, they're coconuts I'm thinking of, aren't they? Oh, I thought they went high up a tree to pick them. Are they green when they pick them then? Do they have to ripen like a banana? Now they call this bluebirds, but they're actually grey birds. On rows. Oh, excuse me, I'm getting all sniffly here suddenly. Graphics coming in. Oh, issue with the graphics. There you go. Bluebirds on rows, 5.99 for half a metre. Marcia, they just get me a picture to look at now. Are they near the ground then? Okay, you won't see this at home. They're just going to show me what they look like. Oh, I see. I've got a plant like that in my garden. And does it only grow one pineapple? Do you only get one pineapple from each bush? Oh. And you grow them in a whole field? Oh, Marcia, that's very interesting. I didn't know that. Okay, that's your bluebirds on a rose. Next. Oh, we're going back over there. Oh, not yet. Right. All of them? Yep. Right, bundles of James and the Giant Peach. This is lovely because you get 3 spectrum solids, half a metre of each. Then you also get James and the Giant. Now remember, the James and the Giant Peach fabrics are 60 inches wide. You get half a metre of each, 2.5 metres in total. £19.49. Where they've done that one, I thought it looked like a fried egg at the corner of my eye. So you get bright orange, maize and mint in the spectrum solids, half a metre of each. And then you get half a metre of James the Giant Peach logos and half a metre of the peaches. £19.49. Nice, aren't they? These, just so you know, these bundles are very, very, very popular today. Okay, moving on. Oh, let me have a look. Oh, okay. Okay, Heather, I'll show me your picture later. She saw them at the garden show. That sounds posh. Where is the gardener's show then? Oh, the Gardener's World at the NEC. When is it? When is it? We'll go. I'll come with you. Okay. Right. This one, now this one's a bit of a mixture because it's called the BFG bundle. Excuse me. One of the fabrics is BFG. One of the fabrics is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And then you get those 3 lovely tonal fabrics there in baby blue, sherbet, and violet. My name is Violet, and I can scream until I'm sick. Pamela has messaged in, what days are you at the Festival of Quilts? What? Off to the beach this afternoon? If John and Hannah fancy a walk by the sea, lots of surfers for Hannah. Pamela, is it nice enough to go walking on the beach? I suppose you could wrap up warm. It's not going to be like thong weather, is it? I don't know what days I'm there yet. I'm gonna message the people at marketing department and find out. Sorry, John, I wasn't clear. I meant you should try the flamingo against you, Christine. Oh, I will do. I'm going over in a minute, Christine. I will do in a minute. I know I don't know how I'd find time to make a shirt at the moment. I'm so hectically busy. And Norman had another epileptic fit last night, just as I was going to bed. Norman's a cat, if you're new to us. One of my cats. Right, Fantastic Mr. Fox. This is nice. Now, this is a different size bundle. This is still 60 inches wide, 100% cotton, Fantastic Mr. Fox fabric. And then you get 3 complementary fabrics here. You get dark green, glacier grey, and Vienna orange. So you get 2 meters in total for £14.49. I like that bundle. I like that bundle. I like those 3 colours together. Obviously, you get that as well. . Okay. Oh, hang on, Susan. Pineapples are members of the bromeliad family. Ooh, I don't know what that means. What else comes? What's a bromeliad? What else do they make? Rosalind says, John, did you ever see Elvis in Blue Hawaii on the pineapple plantation? Oh, no, I've got to look it up on my computer later. Blue Hawaii. So you do only get one pineapple off a plant. That seems a bit excessive, doesn't it? Will that be Louis XIV, Versailles? Hasn't that got pineapples on it? No? Anyway. This is the fourth and final bundle. I like this one because you get the witch's mice, Quixie mice, 1/2 metre. Oh, I've only got 7 of these left now. And you get 1/2 metre of the sand, 1/2 metre of the sky in the spot on, and then 1/2 metre of the mice. All of the Roald Dahl fabrics I've shown you today are available by the 1/2 metre. I'm not going to go through them now, but they're underneath me there if you want to have a look. If you're on the web. If you're at home, they're underneath that. That's your television cupboard. That's your television cupboard or your wall. Or if it was my house, it's your, a video player no, not a video player, DVD Blu-ray thing, which I've never, ever used. And then what's underneath that? Oh, I've got books underneath that. Right, so we go. No, like, books that people have made of me and my holidays and things like that, pictures in. Right, okay. Am I going back over there now, then? And Christine wanted me to do this, didn't she? Got a picture? Oh, Christine, I've already got a shirt like this. Let me have a look at this, then. Oh, that's nice. Deborah sent this in. She's making mats from the flamingo panel. Well, it's the Fruity Friends. It's the Fruity Friends panel, is it? Yeah. I was going to say we had this as the pennants for the bunting, didn't we? So she's making one to match that she's made from the pennants. Oh, that's nice. I like the pink in between. Anyway, Christine, I've already got a shirt like this. I've suddenly walked over here to put this up against me. I've got a shirt. I don't know if it's in the wardrobe here or not. I might wear it tomorrow if I've got it here. So that's white. Am I doing that first then? Sorry. Yeah, white flamingo there. Cummerbunds in the flamingos. You have to make sure you got them the right way up, wouldn't you, Janis? Oh, she's not here yet. Oh, here she comes. I can hear the door going. We've got a great big door into the studio because Janis is only that tall. Right, so that's flamingos on white. Oh, I'll go back to the mega bundle now. No, that's fine. Mega bundle is here. Oh, so now she tells me. There's only 3 left in the whole company. There's only 3, and we won't be getting it again. We will not be getting it again. Oh, I'll have a good cough in the break, I promise. Some of these fabrics, this one here, you can only get the chalky stripes in the mega bundle, and you can only get the red apples in the mega bundle. The ginghams are available on our website if you want to buy those individually. You don't get the panel in the Fruity Friends fabric mega bundle. You get 7 meters of fabric to go with the panel. I've got the panel coming up next. But you don't get the panel. Oh, look at them. Aren't they lovely? Oh, okay. As soon as everyone's checked out, there's 1 left. There's 1 left as soon as everybody's checked out. £83.49. It's gorgeous. It's just summing up summer. Oh, I can't wait for the summer. If it's like 1976 where we had that winter, like the winter we've just had, that was the longest, hottest summer in 1976. O-levels, I did my O-levels, and I was going out with Shirley Lloyd, and we spent most of our summer holidays down by the river in Chester. It was, and I wore platform shoes about that high. Yeah. Well, it was what the fashion was, and my trousers were about that wide, and they had a waistband that came up to here with 6 buttons on, and 2 big patch pockets on the side. Happy days. It's called fashion, Hannah. It's called fashion. Don't take the mickey. Chris says he wasn't born then. Who's he trying to kid? Panel, $5.99. Now this goes beautifully with that mega bundle, remember? It's lovely, isn't it? I'll keep lifting. There you go. I'll just show you very quickly, this is a cushion we made out of the panel. And then that's unusual. We must have had a different fabric when we made this one, because I've got spots, got coloured spots on that one. Anyway. Normally do. How long? Oh, blimey, Janis will be here in a minute. Very quickly, shall I just do these last three? Cactuses by the ½ metre. $5.99 for ½ metre. Lovely, beautiful cotton. Pineapples in orange. Well, they're the only pineapples we do, but they've called them orange pineapples. $5.99, ½ metre. And last but not least, how did that happen? There you go. Flamingos on pink. Now, do not go anywhere, because Janis is doing quilting. After the break, Janis is doing a Quilt You Go Colorado Cabin, it's called. And it's not 6 little blocks, it's almost as big as Janis. We didn't have it in the show earlier. It's for the show that Janis is about to do now. We've got 3 of the most gorgeous bundles for it as well. We love the bundles, and we love Janis as well. We will see you in about 3 minutes from now when Janis has got the big machine and she's going to quilt.
Follow us on Instagram. Search for our Sewing Quarter page and follow us to get our latest posts. Jo Carter is back with Sewing Quarter on Saturday the 14th of April with a brand new green-legged softie. Jo will be debuting her frog for the first time live on air. This adorable character has goggly eyes, long limbs, and is available in 2 colourways of light green and dark green. They're perfect for the children or big kids in your life. Jo will be here to show us how to add the finishing touches to your frog, and we've got everything you need to make this little hopping character part of your collection. So tune in at 9 AM on Saturday the 14th of April, only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78 and Sky Channel 678.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Taylor and I'd like to share with you 3 of my top tips. So my top tip number 1 would be your embroidery scissors. I like to keep mine on a length of thread and make a necklace out of them so you don't lose them in your sewing room. For my second top tip, I would suggest with your wound bobbins, popping them into a toe separator to stop them from unravelling in your sewing kit. For my third top tip, I would suggest using some really cheap, ineffective thread for your tacking. And the reason being is that it will be easier to snap, and you also get to save your more expensive posh threads.
Simply Sewing is a magazine for dressmakers and home sewists who are passionate about fabrics and love to sew with stylish patterns. Each issue is packed with technical know-how, templates and easy-to-follow instructions to sew yourself quick wardrobe updates, accessories, plushy toys, gifts, bags and more. Plus, each issue comes with a free dress pattern from our expanding trend-led collection. We're proudly flying the flag for contemporary sewing with stylish patterns and beautiful photography to inspire sewists across the globe at every level. Tune in on Sunday the 15th of April when we're joined by Nicola Dodd. Nicola will be making a beautiful William Morris Merton quilt made from new William Morris fabric. This stunning quilt is made from pattern fabric in muted earthy shades. With hidden log cabin blocks and striking contrasting fabrics, this homely quilt will be the star of any room. Nicola will be here to share her quilting tips and advice to get the perfect finished quilt. So don't miss your chance to get your hands on the new William Morris Merton quilt. Join us on Sunday the 15th of March at 9 AM, only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78 and Sky Channel 678.
Did you see that new William Morris fabric? It's gorgeous, isn't it? Are you on that day? It's next week, isn't it? I think it's next weekend, isn't it? I'm not in next weekend. It's gorgeous, just gorgeous. Anyway, talking of gorgeous bundles, look at these. Now, I'll do this first of all. If you're watching the 8 o'clock show, I did a show all about Quilt As You Go Express, blocks, rugs, cat mat. We didn't have this one because we knew Janis was coming up to do. Isn't it lovely? We knew Janis was going to do this in this hour. So if you want to buy just the batting with the pattern on it, $10.99. It's 100% polyester, this one, I think. Yeah, you got it switched off, Hannah. At $10.99. Would you like to have a look at the one Janis has made? There you go. That's the one Janis has already done for us. That's in our pastel range. I've also got it in orange and I've got it in green. $10.99 if you just want the Quilt As You Go Express on its own. It's called the Colarado Cabin, and it's rather lovely. Okay, would you like to see the 3 bundles that I've got? Okay, so the first bundle is the one that Janis has already made, which is this one. Just checking. Looks one of the blues looks different. Anyway, what you get is you get ½ meter of the lilac, you get ½ meter of the lemon, you get ½ meter of the pale grey, antique blue, sorry, ½ meter of the pale green, ½ meter of the pink spot on, 1 meter of the teal, and 1.5 of the pink. This is your back. Well, you can sort of do whatever you want, but this really is your backing, because that's 1.5 meters. This is your binding, and then these are all the colours for the quilt here. Plus your thread, plus your thread. Now, the thing is, you might not want to do the Colarado Cabin. This is why we've done them separately again, because each of these bundles are beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. So you might want to do something else with them. That's why we've kept the Quilt As You Go separate from the bundle. Right, where are we going next then? Green. Do you know what? Everything green is selling so fast. I think it's because we're all so sick of winter and we're all craving. It's like, you know, when you suddenly crave green vegetables and broccoli and things like that. So in this one, look at these gorgeous colours. So you get ½ meter, ½ meter, ½ meter. Now, I don't know if that's picking up, because yesterday when I was watching, the day before when I was watching, you didn't always pick up the linear prints at home. That one's all right. That's lichen. ½ meter, ½ meter. Then you get 1 meter of the apple spot on and 1.5 meters of the linear texture green. So that, in theory, how gorgeous is that going to be for your backing? I mean, just good. I just love the bundle. And you get the thread as well. And you get the thread as well. Oh, look, it's $44.99. Beautiful, isn't it? That photograph is not doing it justice at all. Nobody's fault. Nobody's fault. This is just beautiful, isn't it? Just gorgeous. Let's go back to this then. Because the colours, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful colours. It's very fresh, very energising. Beautiful, $44.99. It's 5 meters of fabric, remember. You could think of all other projects you might want to do with it. Now, look at this one. Do you like the green? Do you like the orange? Look, ½ meter of sulfur, ½ meter, that's linear, ½ meter of yellow, ½ meter of papaya, ½ meter of grenadine, ½ meter of Vienna orange, 1 meter of yellow, 1.5 meters of bright orange, plus the thread. £39.99, that one. Excuse me, £39.99. Beautiful. Oh, do you know what? There's a restaurant in Richmond, I don't know if it's still there, called Colorado. And it's done like, you know, like the desert. And outside, when you sit outside, there's all the kind of, not pebbles, but shingle and sand. And then they've got some, what's those called? You know, like skulls and things and everything. It's all very, that's what, it's be nice. They should do their cushions in those colours. Anyway, $39.99. There you go, there's the still. Before I go over to see Janis, I just want to show you a couple of other examples. They're not made out of our bundles, but just so you see how it can look. The thing is, you may have fabrics at home that you would rather do it in. Do you know what I mean? You may have, because like we were saying earlier with the big stripes, imagine if you've got the Liberty, if you've got that gorgeous Liberty, or if you've got the Devon quilt, or if you've got the William Morris. Imagine how gorgeous that would be, because you'd see big, big chunks of your favourite fabrics. So there's that one. Then there's this one here. Oh, upside down. Look at that one. Isn't that lovely? See what I mean about if you use a larger print fabric, you really, really, really get to see your fabric, don't you? And then, oh no, that's it. I thought there was another one. Right, I'm going over to Janis then. Do I need to take anything with me? No. No, I'll take that there, leave that there. Right, come on, Janis. Get on with it. Oh, you've started without me.
No. No, I did because of time.
Okay.
But it also gives you a good view of the colours and
okay, if you're going to do that, do you want this on?
Yes, please. So, because I'm going to best press the one. So, yeah, ever so easy. For somebody who doesn't do quilting, it's a quick way to get a quilt.
Yes, well, that's called Express, you see. That's why it's called Express.
It's brilliant for people who are non-quilters.
Yeah.
And it gives you a chance
offence you.
to
You're not a.
No.
You're known for dressmaking, not quilting.
Yeah, not quilting.
Yeah.
But no, I've really enjoyed doing it. And also, the nice thing about these quilts as well, you can add your own take.
Yes.
So you can always get a bit adventurous. So do the basic, and then start doing your own
quilting in between. Yeah, exactly. Just remembering whatever you do on the front will come through onto the back.
Onto the back, so you've got to make sure the thread's the same as your backing.
So take us from the moment you open the packet.
So you open the packet, and within the instructions, you get your instructions on how to, assemble it.
And cut your fabric.
Cut your fabrics out. So, first thing I did was, they're your pieces. So to this one, there's 13 pieces.
Right.
Then there's your binding.
Yep.
And then there's your backing.
Yep.
And they give you all the instructions and they tell you how to assemble it. And the way I describe it is like painting by numbers.
Of course, yes.
And you follow the instructions and you follow it like 1 and then 2, then 3, then 4, exactly as it is.
Right.
So once I got the fabric, I then decided and did it in pencil just in case I was rubbing it out.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Not happy with the design.
That's why that's scribbled, is it? That one?
Yeah, that's why I changed that one, as you can see. So in pencil, I swear by pencil with everything. I then planned my design.
I kind of want to colour it in more than write the colours, because it's all very well saying pink goes next to, or
yeah, but
this
if it's all green, it's hard to say.
Oh, I suppose because you haven't got that many green pencils.
What I had to do was use the codes for the greens, because a plain green could be that one, that one, that one.
Any of them, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So that's what I actually did with the coding.
Okay.
And then I cut it out, and then I number them.
Right.
With my Post-it notes.
So you know exactly what's going where.
So I know exactly what's going to go where.
Oh, yes, because I suppose no two are the same, are they, on this?
No.
No, they're all different sizes,
aren't they?
They're all different
sizes. Yeah. So that's the first thing I start doing.
Okay.
So then I cut them out to mine. And then what I then do is best press them.
Right.
So because with this quilt, the back of it is fusible. So
the back of the wadding is fusible?
Yeah, the back of the wadding is fusible. So that's the first thing you actually do.
Yeah.
Lay it out on the floor, or if you've got a table big enough, just to make sure you don't get no creases in the back and that. And then, because the wadding can't be pressed, and as you growing on the quilt, this one wasn't so bad because they were the bigger, pieces of section. So you could press straight onto the quilt. But if you've got the bib, you can't. So if you best press it, you can get a good finger press.
Yes, exactly.
As you open it.
When they say you can't iron, obviously because you've had to use the iron to fuse the backing. What they're saying is you don't want to. If you iron this too often, it makes it more like a biscuit, doesn't it? It makes it a bit crunchy sort of thing. But you can once it's because as you can see, Janice, it's being transported here today. It's got a bit creasy. You can press it once it's all done, and all of the wadding is covered. You can give it a press.
And that's what I'll do.
And you can wash it.
Afterwards.
It's machine washable as well.
Yeah. So that's the start. So
I've got a
that's what we
question for you,
start doing.
Janice. Janice, hi John, hi Janice. Can you join the Colorado so you have a larger quilt, please? I suppose you could.
I suppose you could before you
Yeah,
bind
because
it.
if you don't bind it...
Yeah, if you don't bind it,
then,
you could. Yeah.
Well, no, because what would happen is, you know how you... Because it's a log cabin, isn't it? Because you've gone round and round in a circle. You would then create a pattern of itself. So if you thought about it and did exactly the same, you're going to have that lovely green stripe creating a cross and everything like that. Or you can just make them completely random. But there's no reason why you can't because
extend
this is your finish line here.
Yeah.
The line going round the outside is your finish line. So if you wanted to join together, you could have your 1/4-inch seam allowance going in there and just fold it over. Or you could sash it. Now, I don't think I would sash this because it's going to throw the block pattern, isn't it? So, so what I would do is, it's not going to be too thick. You could sew two together with a 1/4-inch seam allowance there and flip it over. And so you create...
You just carry on, but you can do it with different fabrics.
Be nice, that.
You could, yeah.
And it's machine washable, so you can put it in the washing machine. And you can have a very big... theatrical quilt very quickly, aren't you?
You are, because it is quick.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it. You can make it in a couple of hours, really. If you
now hang on. Hang on. You're going to have to sash it. You're going to have to sash it because if you just seam it on the back of the quilt, you're going to have a seam.
Yeah.
So you are going to have to sash it together. You can't just seam it together. So you are going to have to put sashing between them. There you go.
You have to think,
only because I think, sew it together, but then when that's sewn together and that's sewn together, on that side there's going to be a seam, and you don't want a seam running down the back.
Straight through it.
So yeah, you do need to sash them together.
Then again, no, you can always have a seam if you want one.
Oh, if you want to, yeah, exactly. Or you can bind the seam and make it different.
But like you say, sashing would be better, wouldn't it? So,
Right.
so let's make a start. So I've done number 1. That's your number 1.
Right.
I think that was number 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on.
Okay.
Up until 10. So at the moment,
if you've not done a quilt as you go before, the solid lines, I'm just going to pull this one back here. This is number 6, you see. The solid lines are not your sewing lines, they're your placement lines. So if I just turn this one back slightly here, Janice will have placed the edge of this fabric against the blue line, stitched it 1/4 of an inch in, and then folded it back like that, so it covers the next section.
Yeah.
So don't think that the dark blue line, the only time it's a line that you stitch on is when it's either the binding around the edge. Or if it's a dotted line, that's when you have to stitch it.
And that's when you do it. So I need you to just pop out
Move.
the way, because I'm going to just best press.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to get you a thing out then? Sorry, I would have got the thing out for you.
Don't worry. So the first thing I'm going to do is just give this a spray. So this is brilliant stuff. Like this. So now what I actually do is I actually spray this both sides.
Right, okay.
And
Watch
then
my iPad.
I will, don't worry.
Oh, you spray it both sides before you iron it and everything, right? Okay. So it really ingrains itself into the fabric, doesn't it?
So that's that done. And then just press it.
Okay. Don't need your pressing cloth or anything, just do it.
Just do it. Because it doesn't mark.
It doesn't mark,
It doesn't mark.
You're using the scent-free one. I was going to say, no, I can't smell it. Scent-free, that's
I
why.
must admit, the lavender one got on my chest.
Oh, did it?
But I've been suffering from my chest and my breathing.
Oh, no,
a bit.
Janice.
I think I may be unfit, John.
I think it's because Martin's giving you too much stress. Nothing to do with
It
your
is
fitness.
a bit that. Now I've been having trouble with my breathing. Oh, no. But not to worry.
Oh, not to worry. Not to worry.
So I can't go dancing with you, John, tonight, I'm afraid.
I'm not available tonight.
No, that's okay then. Well, okay then.
No, I haven't got prior dates. I'm in here tomorrow. I'll be in bed by 8 o'clock. So
I'm in here tomorrow as well. But
exactly.
I've got to go
you're going out tonight anyway.
What's your arm on that iron? What's your arm on the iron?
You're going out tonight, so
I know.
we could go out dancing.
I'm going to a show that my friend's in, the wedding singer.
What? Oh.
So
What, a theatrical show?
Yes, an Amdram, and she's ever so nice. And
What does she do? She's
I'm on
an
my way
actress.
to Tamworth.
Oh,
So
blimey.
nice. Yeah.
Right,
so,
ready.
So all we do, keep pressing, me and my pressing.
Yeah.
So all you do,
You're on the right number now,
yes, number 10.
right?
So you've got your 1 and your 0 there, we're
Yeah.
upside down a bit, aren't we? So your placement lines, so forth. That's it. So just slap over a bit, so make sure that's really lined up, right sides together, because the first time I did this on here, I didn't do that.
Right.
Let me just double check. That's there, yeah, lovely. And these are the pins I like.
What?
These are the pins I like.
Oh, we had those.
So
I
what
had
you
those in
do-
the last ad, didn't I?
I do like these pins.
They're not. I call them banana safety pins, but they're called curved safety pins.
The curved pins. So I just, and I've got myself a new toy.
What, Martin?
No, this machine.
Oh yeah, the 730. It's lovely, isn't it?
It cuts.
It what?
It cuts. It's got scissors on. You don't even have to.
It cuts the thread.
Yeah.
Oh, Janis, the
I know.
680 does that.
Does it? I don't use the 680. Though, I always use the 540.
The reason Janis used the 730 because it's got a wider throat, so a lot of the quilting ladies love it. Yeah.
So, because like John said, this is as big as me, this quilt, and I'll show you in a bit. It is. So what I do, put the pins in, and then I pull them back, so that the machine
Oh, you know when
doesn't
you
go
yeah.
on them. So then we just machine down 1/4 of an inch. And the other reason why I wanted to do it is because, to this degree, is that when I'm trying to fight to get it on, because I notice with quilters normally they do a block at a time and build it
In
up
the
that
quilters
way.
you go, yeah. Oh, quilting, yeah.
But this, it's with my machine at home, starting at number 1, I'm having to, the way I did it, ladies and guys, was I folded it over like that.
Yeah.
And then fed it through. But I didn't want to look like and fall on it.
That's it, Janis.
so
I'll
over
hold
we
this
go.
bit.
Thank you, John, for taking the weight.
Okay.
And I've got a walking foot as
Oh,
well.
yeah, now you've just bought a walking foot,
Yes.
haven't you?
I've really getting on with this quilting now. I'm really enjoying it.
Oh, so you've got
So-
1/4 inch seam allowance,
Yes.
this side of the blue line.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
You
and
each.
away we go with this lovely machine. This is a nice machine now.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And the way it cuts. I got a new toy. So
After
just-
Martin's better, you can say, oh, I'll have a thank you present now for looking after
for
you.
looking after
I'll
you
just
for all
have the
this time.
730, please.
I'll have the 730. Right, let me just take that pin out. It
Yeah.
was a bit too close to the edge.
That's how you live your life, isn't it, Janis? Now,
Thank you for doing that, John.
it's all right. The walking foot, we have not a dispute. Every time we do a quilt, you go. Some of our experts say, I've got a walking foot, you don't need a walking foot. Other people go, oh, wouldn't be without it. So you can make it, if you haven't got a walking foot, you can do it without a walking foot, but it does make your life a lot easier with a walking foot.
I started that quilt
Yeah,
without a walking foot at home.
yeah.
Oh, no. Best thing I bought this week was a walking foot. Because it's just, as you can see, it's just sailed over it. Whereas with my machine at home, it was really struggling. So, now look at this, John.
I
And
know.
look.
I know.
It lifts the needle up as
You
well
do
for you.
lift it.
Oh, that's it. That's what I forget to do.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's the matter?
Oh,
What's the
no,
matter?
that's fine.
No, you don't need to even pull it, Janis. This is a little trick about it, right? When it cuts the thread, it looks like it's cut it only that long. It won't go back in. When you come to
Won't
your next
it?
thing, it won't
I
dive
thought it
down.
had gone.
No. Well, it might do now you've tampered with it.
You live and learn. You live and learn. See, all these new things now. Oh.
Okay, now if, with the 680 or the 730, you do get the walking foot with it, but we do sell the walking foot normally, but there's been a rush on them. We've sold out of them at the moment, but we will be coming back in stock.
Absolutely wonderful.
Yeah. Because if you've got a 540 like Hannah, then she wants to get one for the 540 as well.
So that's our number.
Oh, hang
10
on.
done.
Okay.
Just trimming it off a bit. Just keep pushing it out. I know it's gone a bit off, hasn't it? So again, just double check the width on these as well because I've actually cut them. No, I've actually cut them to that.
Yes, yeah.
And I have found a few times that they're a bit short.
Yeah.
And,
Well, you got enough fabric.
And that
you can,
is
yeah.
a quarter of an inch,
Yeah.
really, isn't it? So, yeah, so there we
Yeah,
go.
you'll be fine.
So next number.
The thing is, when it's a big one like this, you can press it over, but you can
Yeah, I will.
manipulate
do
the
it.
fabric. So there you go. You see, when we get there
Yeah,
now.
once you do it, you press
And also,
it,
you
it'll
do have to
do
be
it.
careful because sometimes the wadding underneath it does say she does have a caveat thing saying, oh, be careful because sometimes your wadding does move and does stretch to a
Yes.
bigger size. So just be aware
Just
of
be
that.
careful.
Okay.
So let's turn it round now to number 11.
Yeah, we're getting into quite big pieces now.
And we're
aren't we?
going into number 11. So this is where my poke. Now, what I did on that one, I used the polka dot for the middle.
Yeah.
But then I thought the polka dot would look nice on the sides on this.
Oh yes. Well, that's the whole
So-
thing. As long as you use really the one that they say is for a backing. Oh, hang on, you've used a different one.
No, I used that one for the binding, the darker green.
Oh, okay.
I thought the darker green would look nice on the actual
Did you? So you had enough
binding.
of that? Oh no, I'm also looking at the wrong bundle. I'm looking at the.
No, that's right.
Oh no,
That's right.
But that colour green's not even in this.
No, well, what happened, you
I see. You
they
bought
sent
that
me,
separately,
yeah, they sent me
haven't
that
you? Yeah,
separate.
got
So
it
what
now. Got it
I
now.
did-
I'll explain. You have enough in your bundle to do the whole of the quilt.
Yeah.
As long as you use the 1.5 metres for the backing and the 1 metre for the binding.
Yeah.
When you use the 1 metre for the binding, you will have enough for one of the panels as well. So, but do save those two, and then
the
you can
backing.
just do a mix and match of all the other colours
Yeah.
as you want. Because you do have enough fabric. You definitely have enough
It's all
fabric.
according what design you want, you see, whereas
Yeah.
I fancied the dark green as
Yeah.
the binding.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely
So-
fine. But you might, if you want to go off piste and
Yeah.
use one of the other colours backing, we do sell the Spectrum Solids, obviously. You might want to have a green one on this side and do a completely different bright pink on the other side. It's up to you. And what fabrics you've got or what fabrics you want to buy.
But also, don't forget John's greens.
What have you lost? Oh, the box is all the way over there.
I know. I only needed 4. No, I'll be okay.
No, here you go.
Oh, here it is. I know what's the other one. Thank you. I'll have one out of there, John, because you went to that much effort.
Do what?
I'll have one out of there because you went to that much effort.
Oh, not too much effort for you, Janis.
No. So you're staying in tonight then? I'm going to bed early.
Yeah, go to bed. You're pinning the wrong edge, Janis.
Can't get the stuff, can you?
No, I was thinking, how's she finished already?
Oh, gosh.
There you go.
Okay. I always do something wrong and I try not to.
Yeah, but once you've done something wrong, that's it. You've learned from it. Everything is a mistake. Every mistake is a learning curve, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'd do it again knowing me. That's it. Right. Oh, well, it makes life a bit more enjoyable, doesn't it?
Exactly.
You can't all be perfect.
You're too busy thinking about the new machine.
No, it is a nice machine. Yeah. I do like my little one now, but
You had it for donkey's years.
yeah. I've got 3 machines. to
Oh,
be honest.
blimey.
Right, but
Okay.
no, but with this machine, like I say, for quilters, it's because of this long,
Throat space.
yeah, it's wonderful, isn't it? That's it. It just, it makes life easier, doesn't it, for you? You know. I'm using the end of the,
Lynn, I'll answer your question in a
Thoughts, Terry?
second for you, my love. Hang on. I'm just concentrating on the starting this line, then I'll talk to you.
off we go.
Okay. Lynn wants to know, what are the advantages of using walking foot? I'll tell you, Lynn, what it is. Now you have to stop looking at the sewing for a minute. Right, you know you've got your feed dogs underneath the sewing, and that pulls your fabric through. When you've got layers, there's nothing pulling the top one through. So sometimes that won't be fed through, and this top one will be catching. What a walking foot does is that the same speed that your feed dogs underneath feed your fabric through, the walking foot, oh sorry, Janice, the walking foot takes the top layers through at the same time. So instead of it being just this one pulling the fabric through, which is fine when you're just doing a normal scene, because that's all you need. But if you've got wadding and fabric and everything like that, the walking foot is doing this and feeding the fabric. So the feed dogs are feeding the underneath fabric and the walking foot's feeding the top fabrics all through at the same time. So you don't get that kind of, sometimes when you do something like this with just a normal foot, you'll notice the top one isn't moving the same speed as the bottom one.
It doesn't have to be on quilting either, it's just on anything, isn't it? It
who
seems a feed.
Is it Amanda Wyatt? No, one of our experts leaves their walking foot on the whole time.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Well, they say, one expert said you can't go super fast with it, and the next day, the next expert was racing along with it. It makes more noise, does make more noise when you're going fast, can you manage? And you can't do some decorative stitches. Yeah. Oh, what was wrong with your scissor button?
Oh, I forgot. I forgot.
Right.
I've got to try and remember that. No.
Yes. You know what's going to happen now? When you get home, you're going to be on your little machine going, which one of these buttons cuts the thread again?
No. That's the trouble, because with my machine as well, when you're looking for these, like, what you, when you're putting them down.
Where's yours then?
It's,
on the side. Mine's on the side.
On the sides. Oh, funny. Right.
Right.
So off we go again. So again, once you press it, we can just really press it out.
There you go.
And also what I did, because there was a loss of wadding at the
Oh, you trimmed it down?
I trimmed it down before I did it, yeah. Because like you said, if you look, it's as big as me.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, I'm going to go and do buttons in a minute, Janis. The other thing is you can do the next one without me, can't you?
Yes, I can.
If it doesn't quite reach the line, don't worry, because you have got that 1/4 inch to play with each side of the line. Right, I'm going to go and do bundles,
Okay.
Janis. Oh, hang on, I've got something more has been delivered. I'll just put those on. Lynn, my pleasure, my love. Right. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the Colorado, it's called. Poor old Hannah. It's the Colorado in Hannah's world. The Colorado quilt as you go. 9 left. 9. I had loads of these. 9 left. I've got other ones to show you later, but there's only 9 of these left. Colorado. No, not Colorado. Colorado. And it's a cabin because it's a log cabin. I wonder why it's called a Colorado cabin and not a log cabin then. I know, I'd like to be... I've never been to Colorado. Is that like in the desert, Colorado? Is that like the cowboy and Indian films, the Colorado? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, it's mountains rather than desert. Snakes, Hannah, snakes. Okay, so I've got 3, but I'm just sitting here reading, forgetting I was on telly. Oh, that's interesting, that's a nice colour, I'd use that colour. Anyway, 3 bundles. The one that Janis used for the one on the back wall is a pastel. I think they called it pastel, did they? Yep, pastel. So what it is you get 1/2 metre, 1/2 metre, 1/2 metre, 1/2 metre, 1/2 metre, 1 metre. So this is the one, if you're going to use it, this is the one you'd use for your binding. And then 1.5 metres is for your backing, if you're going to use all of these fabrics. Now, what you can do is you can do what Lucy does, and she makes a binding using lots and lots and lots of all her different colours. So it's a binding you can use, but that's why we put extra in of that one. So you can do your binding and you can do a panel out of that colour. And that one there is just for your backing. But you can do whatever you want, but that, any projects, but that's, I'm just explaining, if you're gonna make this at home, don't start chopping out this one, then go, oh, I haven't got a backing fabric. Work it all out first. I know I'm telling my grandmother to suck eggs, but I do apologize. You know, I don't want you to start cutting out and then suddenly go, oh, John said there was enough for a backing in here. You could all, you know what I mean? It's up to you. Right, the lovely fresh green one now. What you get in here is you get 1/2 metre, 1/2 metre, 1/2 metre, 1/2 metre, 1/2 metre. Then you get a metre of this one and 1.5 metres of the linear. Do you see, the thing is, I'd want that linear print on the front of mine. You see, it's going to look gorgeous wherever it goes, but I'd want that on the front of mine. So what I'd be tempted to do is maybe either buy some other fabric or use something from my stash for the backing, because I'm thinking, I don't know what colours I've actually got here. I'm not going to show you now, but I'm thinking maybe, well, I could use a pink, or you could use a yellow, anything you want really, or a pattern. Anyway, there's your thread as well. £44.99. Actually, on the front, yes, you see, I would then, if I'd bought half a metre of one of the Tula tent stripes, the wide stripes that Tula's done, put one of those in there as well. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Or, do you know what? I wouldn't do the stripes, I'd do the pom-pom. Only because the stripes, you've got if you're going to put it in a big one, you've got a long way for the stripe to go. Or you could do it that way and have them go, oh no, Hannah, you could cut it that way and have the stripes going across rather than down. Would look beautiful, would look beautiful. If you bought half a metre of one of the two, because all those gorgeous colours are going to go with all the Tulas, aren't they? And then last but not least, I've got do they call this one orange? Sorry, I don't know what they call this one. Oh yeah, orange. So you get yes, I think it's fire as well. Half a metre of sulphur, yeah, there you go. Half a metre of yellow, half a metre of papaya, half a metre of grenadine, half a metre of Vienna orange, a metre of yellow. So if you're going to use this to do it, that's your binding on this one. And then a metre and a half of the bright orange is your backing. Or whatever project you want to do. I'm just telling you, at £39.99. So, am I going back there now, or am I going? Yes, I am going back there now. Right, I'm back, Janice.
They're lovely colours, aren't they?
They're beautiful. This is a lovely colour range as well.
So yeah, there's my green binding.
Oh yeah.
So that's what I thought, it'd be nice on the binding. So, but because green's my favourite colour.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So that's
hang on, let me
why
help.
I thought, oh yeah. So again, with this walking foot, this is going to be like another little Bible to me, like it seems right. Something that you've got to have in your, you know, in your box. Whoops.
I had to hold my breath then as we went next to that safety pin.
I know, I noticed you. I thought I'm going to take this out so I don't make you nervous.
Now, Hannah's saying the green always goes nice. I've got this shirt in green as well. I have. Did I never wear it when we worked before, Hannah? Oh, no, I never worked with Hannah there. She refused to work with me, you know. Yeah. She said I frightened her.
Really?
Yeah. Actually, that frightened me.
She was frightened of you, John?
She was a nightmare, though, Hannah, when she came there. Not now. Oh, no, I love working. No. I just want to say, if any of you think, he's always picking on her. I adore Hannah.
We get on every
I get angry with her when she's late in the mornings, coming to the car. And then the way she sits there going, you're going my way home every day, right? And I'm thinking, who am I, Uber?
Uber.
But no. Listen, if I didn't go on with Hannah, I wouldn't be able to have so much fun. And also, I give her grief. Obviously, you can hear me giving grief about her. She's giving me 10 times as bad in my ear. Oh, have you given up on your scissors again?
Look,
too late. Have you already done it, Janice?
Yeah,
Janice, you've already done it. You don't have to cut it again.
I pressed it and then,
What time is it?
We're okay, John.
Yeah, we're all right.
So again, you can do this design any way you want.
Yeah. Is that the last one? Oh, no, there's one more.
One more. And then that's it. So if we just turn around the other way.
I'm finished finger pressing for you. Right, okay.
And I'm going to press it anyway.
Before you put your binding on?
Before I start with the binding. Okay. So this is now, I think, the biggest piece.
Yeah, it is. So, and it's number 13.
I'm looking for some.
Not for everyone, though. If you do magpies, 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for girl, 4 for a boy, Janice. Oh, yeah. Jack, Hannah, it's perfect.
Jack and Hannah.
Hang on, Janice, that needs to come this way a bit.
Okay, we'll find this side.
Okay, that's fine now.
Stick a pin in, John.
Oh, you want me to pin it as well? Oh, blimey.
Stick a pin in. That's it. What are you laughing at now?
Yeah, get that evil laugh.
Getting you.
Have you ever done panto, Janice?
I'm getting you working. You've got to earn your crust somehow, haven't you?
Well, when they start paying me a proper crust, I'll work harder.
No, I've never done panto.
No. Oh, I've done this one too. Have you got another one?
No, we need to get one. I think.
There you go, don't worry.
That's it, lovely. All done. And then we're done. So just got to do one more machining. And then we cut it round, and then we start with the binding.
Okay.
So
Off you go. Oh, I have to hold it, don't I? Of course.
if you could, oh, I could do with you there at my house permanently doing this for me, John.
Which shoulders Martin's hurt? Which is?
Right, his right hand.
Oh, so it's no good. He
It's the
couldn't do this
worst,
for you
because he's
then.
right-handed, isn't he? I know.
You love him really, Janice.
Yeah. He's a good one. He's a good one.
He's much younger than you, Janice, isn't he?
No.
Oh, isn't he? Oh. On the
No, he's
pictures.
older than me.
Oh, is he? Oh, he's wearing well. It's... No, I'm not saying you look old, Janice. I thought you'd got yourself a toy boy, though.
No.
It's because he's outdoors doing building all the time, isn't he?
Yeah. He tans nice.
It's what?
He tans nice when he's in the summer, like all builders. They tan, don't they?
Well, they've got their shirts off normally by
That's
now,
it.
haven't they?
Right. Just want to make sure that we're sticking to the plan. Just pushing it through. But if you notice how easy the walking foot just slides over. So,
That is your new love, isn't it? Well, you got off Martin, you've gone into a walking foot. Doesn't like she's gone off the button cut the thread. She just likes the walking foot best now.
it is, it's really good. There we go. And we're nearly there. Reverse stitch at the ends. And scissors. Yes. Up. Perfect.
There you go.
So.
Oh, now,
again,
how are you going to press this now, Janice?
I don't know. In the
We haven't thought this one through, have we? Julie says, good morning, John. Colorado is in North America. Grandsons Jasper and Oliver are there at the moment. Skiing?
Skiing. Yeah, Aspen. Aspen's in Colorado.
Oh, is it not sunny? Does it get sunny in the summer?
I would think so. Aspen, it'd be lovely.
I think I might be wrong here. When I did 4 weddings and a funeral,
Yeah.
Andy McDowell had a ranch in Colorado,
A lot
I'm
of the
sure.
stars have, because Goldie Hawn lived there as well.
Oh, well, that's it then. That's is it then.
Goldie
So,
Hawn
so
lived there
I
as
don't know if
well.
she still got it, but Andy McDowell lived on a ranch in Colorado when we were doing that. When we were doing that film. Right,
Right.
now you're going to trim off.
I'm going to trim off
Hang on. So in real life, would you have pressed it?
This
at
would be
point?
constantly pressed
Yeah,
all
okay,
the time. I'm going to
okay.
press it anyway.
All right, but you're going to cut before you press.
Yes, I was going to cut it before
It's
I
a
pressed
what?
it.
Oh, I thought it was to do with the quilt. It's got a very diverse landscape in Colorado.
I want
apparently.
to cut it before I do it because I don't want the iron to accidentally at all
okay.
go on the edging.
Right. There's what,
You
say,
know what I
Hannah?
mean? And then we can really press it out afterwards.
Rocky Mountains, rivers,
Yeah.
and desert.
Nice.
Oh, it must be a big state then.
Oh, I think it is.
Yeah.
Then again, every state in America is massive, isn't it? It's
What,
massive.
Jenny?
Apart from Providence, which is the smallest state, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Providence,
Where's
Rhode
Providence,
Island.
then?
Rhode Island, it's New England.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's where they have the nice leaf pictures,
New
isn't
England's
it?
lovely. Vermont.
What model of the Elmer is Janice using? It's the 730, Margaret. It's the one... oh, excuse me, I'm really sorry. It's on the web, and it's the one with the much wider... It's a 13-inch throat, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's a wide throat, so it's good for quilting and things like
Brilliant for quilting.
that. It's got loads of lovely
A
qualities
bit
to it. as well.
expensive, but
It's what?
it's not cheap, is it? But it's well worth
What
it.
she's saying is it's a considered purchase that is
It
worth
is,
the
it is, but it's
expense.
worth it.
Yes.
And that cutting, them scissors, I love it. But I will get used to it.
If we see Janice struggling out the door like this in a minute, somebody stop her.
If it disappears, it won't me, it was someone who looked like me.
Do what?
If it disappears out the building, it wasn't me, it's somebody who looks like me.
Yeah, well, there's not that many people look like that.
Not with
Did
me
you
orange
see
hair.
in this certain part of Birmingham a short, petite lady with carrot hair?
Carrot hair, it's me. There we go. And then we're going to give it a good press
Colours
afterwards.
are gorgeous, aren't they?
I designed that quite well, didn't I, John? Even though I say so myself.
You did what?
I designed this quite well myself, didn't I? With the colours.
Well, he gave you the fabric.
I know, but... no, but from them fabrics.
Yeah, no, because Jane Alcock always says, doesn't she, that when she puts fabrics together, if one's not in the right place, the flow isn't there,
Won't
is
go.
it?
There we go. So that's that done.
Okay.
So now, if we just give it a good press now.
Oh, okay, the actual quilt you go for this is now sold out. So
I'm
we've
not
still got the
surprised.
bundles.
Not surprised.
So this is the green bundle that we're using, and the pastel bundle, which is behind us, is there on there.
So how are we going to press it?
How are you going to press it? Oh, Janice.
Right, I'm going to do it one panel at a time.
Okay, what you
So
need
if
to do then is
that-
get rid of that.
Okay. Woo.
I'm going to go and do once I've got Janice set up, I'll go across and do bundles again.
Bundles,
But
and
you
then
can't
I can-
iron on it. There you go.
And then if I just do it a panel at a
Oh,
time.
here we go. Where is it? I've got no message. So. Oh, Norma. Hello, John. I'm quite
Watch your legs.
new to the channel. What were you doing in Forward TV? I wasn't in it. Norma, I was a costume supervisor. Before I came to work, well, not a long time before I came to work here, I used to be a costume supervisor in the film industry. And I did a lot of Hollywood films. So if you Google me, you'll find
You'd never know what John ever did.
What?
She'd be quite surprised at what
Oh,
you've
yes, she would.
done. Yeah.
In a good way.
Yes.
No, Norma, I'll just tell you very quickly. The reason I know about sewing is I did after I trained to be a teacher, English teacher, I went to Wimbledon School of Art and I did a costume interpretation course, which is where you learn pattern cutting and making of costumes from cavemen to modern day. And then I worked in theatre and TV and then started supervising the costumes for films. I did like James Bond films, Notting Hill, Four Weddings, Interview with the Vampire, blah, 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 Tomb Raider, all those big films like that before I went on to This Morning. Went to This Morning for a year, stayed for 10 years. Then went, and now I've ended up here. Anyway, nice of you to ask, though, Norma. Next. Green. Most popular of the three bundles. I do apologise about my throat. I had a good cough in the break, but I've scratched it, obviously, eating my strawberries too quickly. So you get 1/2 metre, gorgeous. 1/2 metre, gorgeous. 1/2 metre of the... They're not called gorgeous, it's just me saying they're gorgeous. 1/2 metre of the lichen, 1/2 metre, 1/2 metre. Then you get 1 metre of the apple spot, and you get 1.5 metres of the green. It's far more than green, it's beautiful, isn't it? The green linear print and the thread. Remember, they're all Macawa, they're Spectrum Solid, Spot On and linear print. We love this bundle. No wonder it's the most popular. The greens are stunning. You only get the fabric, there's no quilts to go in there. You get 5 metres of fabric, plus the thread. You get the thread as well. £44.99. Now, on my telly at the moment, that's looking grey. That's definitely a soft green, but on my telly in here, it looked a bit grey, that one. Don't worry, they are all greens together, right? Oh, pastel next, pastel. No, it's all right. Pastel. This is the one that on the wall behind Janis. We'll see it in a second. So we've got the lilac, lemon, pale blue, pale green, pink, pale pink spot on. They're all 1/2 metre. This is 1 metre, so that will be your binding. And this here is your backing, 1.5 metres. And the thread. £36. I wonder how they chose to do pink on that thread. £36.99. There's the still. And then, last but not least, fire. It's not called fire, it's called orange, but it's beautiful. This is 1/2 metre of sulphur, 1/2 metre of yellow, 1/2 metre of papaya spot, 1/2 metre of I've been calling it grenadine. Is it grenadine or is it just orange? The linear print. 1/2 metre of Vienna orange. There's 1 metre of the bright yellow and 1.5 metres of the bright orange. And you get the thread. Oh, no, so it's just orange. It's just orange linear then. Sorry, I've been calling it grenadine. But you get, this is what you're getting. This is what you'll be getting. I suddenly realised the grenadine's much redder than that, isn't it? £39.99. Now, if you've missed out on the Colorado, I've got 2 other larger quilt-as-you-goes. So I've got the Savvy Stripes. If you want, this is just if you want to buy. Now, this one's 80-20, 80% cotton, 20% polyester. If you just want to do, you could use this fabric. I'm just checking the mileage. No, it's not called mileage, John. Yardage. Oh, yes, there'll easily be enough fabric there to make stripes. Again, that's 1 large sheet. That's not 6 blocks. That's 1 large Quilt to Go Express, exactly the same as one Janis is doing, but instead of being log cabin, it's just stripes. Nice. Then this one would work beautifully. And let me just check there's enough fabric. 6 halves. Oh yes, hang on. 6, that's 3, 4. No. Yes, you will have enough. You'll have enough to do this, and the backing, look, wouldn't that look gorgeous? Because what colours would you put? Imagine if you did the orange one and you put the spot or the sulphur in the corners there. This one's called Square in a Square. There is another one called Sophisticated Stripes, but they're annoyed with me because I opened it. They said I could open it. There's another one. It'll be underneath. If you're watching on the web, they're all listed underneath me. They're the 3. You can use for these for any of the quilts you go, but just always, I need to check the yardage for you. That was all. Oh, hang on. What was the other one called? So, this is the other one. Yeah. I went very to my roots then, didn't I? That's Sophisticated Strips there. They are all 80-20 batting. The Colorado one is polyester. Right, I've got to get back to Janis because she's dying to do her. She's dying to do the binding.
Yeah,
oh, I've got no message. Oh, it's because I haven't got graphic in. That's why.
So that's it.
Okay.
So I used the linear.
Right.
On the edges as well.
All right.
On the ends as well. And then I thought this green would be
Yeah,
just
lovely.
Lovely.
Right.
So binding. So start in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So what we're going to do, and I'm going to mitre this one.
At the corner?
At the corner.
Okay. Now,
So-
Janis has done... Damien, who is Lorraine's grandson, who we showed a picture of earlier at the wedding, he's looked at a picture of Hannah and gone, ooh. So I don't think that's a match made in heaven.
Aww.
Well, he could have gone, but I think he's gone, oh. Right, now, you've done a bias binding, haven't you? You can do a straight binding on this because there are no curved edges.
There's no. Right. So I'm just thinking about
no.
the walking foot, whether to use it for this, but I suppose I can't I?
Yeah.
So the first thing I'm going to do is if I just pin, can you pass me them pins again?
Oh, do you want those or do you want straight pins?
I wanted straight
I've got to stay there. I'll get
Have you got some?
Yes, because I'm just here now. I know where everything is now. I know we've had to tidy up. Oh, he
You won't
says.
be long,
Oh, yeah,
no.
pin cushion there. Yeah.
That'd be better. Thank you. So if we just pin the binding just down and start
Oh,
at the
so you're
centre.
okay, right, yeah.
So just pinning it. Now, all I've done with the binding, folded it in half. It's 2.5 inches, folded in half.
Does it tell you this on the...
And it tells you
yeah.
to do it as well.
Hannah,
Okay.
no messages arrived.
So just do it down.
Gillian says, thank you for a fabulous show. You and Janis are crazy. Great to watch.
We have to be.
John says, where'd you get your energy? I think it's because, Gillian, the rest of my life, I'm just... Oh, I nearly swore then. I'm just really, really miserable. Like today, before we came on air, everyone's going, smack with you? Smack with you?
He weren't up to it today, were you?
I've been brilliant today, Janis.
You've
thank
done
you.
really well, but when I asked you this
I know,
morning...
it's because I'm old.
It's one of them days.
I'm almost as old as Janis.
We have one of them days, though. It was like with me going to work after Martin's off. I thought, I don't really want to go to work.
Oh, no.
Because of him not being well.
Oh, it wasn't a, ooh, it was a, ooh.
Yeah.
He's got an appointment at Specsavers later. Right.
So what we're going to do, we're going to
sorry.
leave about a 5/8 seam so we can join it to the other end.
Okay, so you're not going to start...
We're going to machine down.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do, we're going to machine down to about 1/4 of an inch or 1/2 an inch, and then we're going to machine down and we're going to take the machine stitch into the corner.
Oh, okay.
At an angle.
All right.
To
You
form
do
your
that
mitre.
now?
So I'm going to do that now.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll hold.
You, you hold, take the weight. So if we...
So you're leaving a gap at the end because you're going to join it later
because we
on.
need to join it later when we get to the other side.
We won't get round to the other end, I don't think, will we?
We might not get there, might we?
No.
So again, where's the foot? I always lose the foot. I always push it in. So,
Just want to thank Janice for the unpicked trick. Had to use it on my fruity friend Matt's. Shouldn't have sewn last night when I was too tired. Or drunk, Deborah, as I heard. Deborah in Cambridgeshire.
So again, I'm using the ends of the walking foot as a guide.
Yeah.
To where to go. So I'm going to go down.
Sandra is off to meet Sewing Quarter East Sussex fan group this afternoon. Sewing and cake perfect.
Lovely.
So excited, Sewing Sandra from Hastings. Oh, if we were nearer, we'd pop down, wouldn't we, Hannah?
We would.
Oh, what are you doing?
And me.
No, you're not invited. She doesn't say you on
I've
there.
got to get ready for tomorrow's show.
Hastings
anyway.
is gorgeous.
It is
oh,
nice,
Hastings
isn't it?
is lovely. And
So
there's a place called Battle, which is really nice as well.
Oh, Battle. I've always wanted to go there. Because that was on Midsummer Murders, wasn't it, Battle?
Oh, was it?
Yeah, and I've always wanted to go since. So lift your foot up.
Yeah.
That's it. And then just go into the corner at an angle.
Literally, sew into the corner?
Yeah, so into the corner at an angle. Then
Reverse.
stitch. Go down. And cut. And pull. Okay?
Right.
So then take your pins out. Turn it. And then what you do at an angle.
Right, hang on. Let's put this down so we can see what you're doing.
Right, so to do it from this side. What you do then is you fold.
Hang on. There you go. So that's where you stitched along and sewn into the corner.
I've sewn into the corner. So then I'm going to go back and create an edge like so.
Right.
And then I'm going to fold it back down.
Right.
To come down.
Right.
And then I can carry on then down that stitching there. So let me do it again.
Yeah.
So you've sewn into and gone into the corner at an angle. So then you create, I always get this wrong. Right, it's okay, because I'm doing it from a different angle. That's it.
Are you sure? Yeah,
So,
there you go.
So you create a triangle.
Yeah.
Then you fold it back so that the binding is on the raw edge.
Yeah.
And then you end up going down like so.
Okay. I've not seen done like
I've just had to
Okay, you
put that in. Okay.
manipulate that as you need to. Pin it.
Then we pin it down again. It's just another way of doing binding, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly.
Just pin it. Keep pinning it. How are we for time, John? Are we okay?
Time-wise, what time are we going till? Till the end of the show. So how much of a roundup are you having, Hannah? So you got 2 minutes, Janice.
Oh, 2 minutes. Okay.
Sorry.
Just wanted to know. So.
Just less than 2 minutes.
Okay. So then, what we do.
Right, I'm with you.
Just machine down again.
So now do you go into the corner, or you just go straight down on this one?
Go straight down.
Okay, brilliant.
Okay.
Lorraine's walking foot's just arrived. She's ordered a new walking foot.
They're great things. Because I'm a bit behind the times because of not so. Well, I've always made do with stuff I've got. And
well, also if you don't know, if you've never been told about a walking foot, I'd heard about one till
I'd never heard. No, nor would I.
Oh, you're just finishing off there then?
I'm just finishing it off there. Oh, no.
Oh, Janice.
That's it. I keep forgetting to do that. So then, what you do then is...
Oh, you've caught it, Janice.
I've caught it.
You'll need to do your quick unpick trick again.
Right. Where's my seam pad?
No, it's a different quick unpick trick, this one.
Oh, dear.
Don't worry, Janice. We all make these mistakes.
I should have started a bit further down, I think. That's it. And do it at the back. That's it.
Oh, you've only got 30 seconds left, Janice. We'll just... Yeah, don't worry.
I just wanted to turn it round. And then what you do, you turn it over.
Yeah.
And then you stitch... Oh dear. I'm not doing very well, am I? Hang on.
Don't worry, don't worry. You basically, you've gone across there and do that, and then you turn through, and what happens is the pleat appears on the back, and you just do the edge to edge on the back. Did you hand stitch yours on the back, Janice, or did you top stitch it?
Hand stitched.
Don't worry about it. This, don't stress, Janice. I can hear it breathing, stressing. Don't worry about it. So you put your binding round.
Yeah.
Oh, you can show them here.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Look. So what you end up with is a little pleat on the corner there. You see, it's a little pleat there. And then what you've done is you've just top stitched all of it.
Top stitched it out.
They don't know what they're talking about upstairs, Janice. Right. Oh, finished.
That should have.
Yeah, it won't do it, Janice.
Oh. Damn.
Don't choose.
Oh, what was that then?
That was you're quick on pick. Don't leave that. Right. Okay. Now here we go. Then here we go. Let's just do the bundles. Green bundle first. Most popular. £44.99. So you get half a metre, half a metre, half a metre, half a metre, half a metre. You get 1 metre of the apple spot on and 1.5 metres of the linear print, and you get the gorgeous thread. £44.99. Now, even if you're not doing, because the Colorado is sold out, even if you're not doing the Colorado, can you imagine all the gorgeous projects, let me just do it like this, that you can do with those fabrics? They are, look at those together, they are just gorgeous, aren't they? Look. And you get this as well, the thread as well. Oh, I've got to do the menu, sorry. Right. I'm indulging too much in the green. Do you want me to do the orange before I go to the menu? Do the menu first in case I fall off the end, yeah. Here we go. Coming up with me tomorrow. Oh, I've got John Scott's dressmaking tools at 8 o'clock. I've got Sitting and Go, like that today. At 9 o'clock, Jen's here with a cold shoulder top. We'll be giving her the cold shoulder if she doesn't get her miters right tomorrow. At 10 o'clock, new dressmaking fabrics. Oh, this is brilliant tomorrow, because at 10 o'clock, I've got new dressmaking fabrics. Then this doesn't put this in exactly right. At 11 o'clock, Janice is doing a half-hour show on a pleated bag. And then to 11:30, I've got even more brand new fabrics. You're going to love it. We've got so many fabrics coming up tomorrow. So brilliant. Do you want me to put the orange graphic in? I've got time. Just quickly put the orange graphic in for you. That is £39.99. So you get half a metre, half metre, half metre, half metre, half metre, 1 metre, and 1.5 metres, plus the thread, £39.99. There's the still. Beautiful, that's gorgeous, isn't it? And again, if you're not making the Colorado, how fantastic would these colours be? These are real sunshine, summery colours. Do you know what? Look at that, isn't that beautiful? And you get the thread as well there, £39.99. Right, thank you so much for your company today. I'm sorry I've been rubbish at my presenting skills today. I'll be better tomorrow. I will be better tomorrow, I promise. And what else? Janice, thank you so much. Don't you get stressing now, I know what you're like. And I will see you in, well, less than 24 hours. Don't forget, on Freeview, we now repeat till 4, and Sky, all day. See you tomorrow.
Tune in on Monday the 9th of April when we're joined by brand new designer Julia Fallon. Julia is a dressmaker who creates her own patterns. With over 40 years of sewing experience, she now also runs craft workshops in her design studio. She will first be demonstrating her Bianca Coatigan at 9 a.m. With its waterfall front, this comfortable wool jacket is a stylish must-have look to add to your wardrobe. At 11 a.m, Julia will be showing us her Julia t-shirt. This boxy jersey top has 2 neckline choices and promises to be both simple and sophisticated. So tune in to meet Julia at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. on Monday the 9th of April, only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78 and Sky's Channel 678.